Hello, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome in. Why do I feel like I'm muted? I'm not. I was looking at the wrong audio thing and it was muted and I got afraid again. It's fine. Hello, happy day, everyone. How is everyone doing? Morgan, hello. I'm just going to say hello to everyone who got first. Let's see. Mia and Lena right at the very start getting the first. Congratulations. Mateo with the first as well. Morgan with the first and Nay with the first. You guys are so speedy today. Look at you guys go. Got all the speeds for Friday. Going into the weekend. You guys are I don't know. Whoa, I don't know how to words. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? Does anyone have any weekend plans? I don't, but also I do. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's gonna be annoying, but it's fine. It's also Gimbal's birthday. So tell Gimbal happy birthday. I'm gonna get him at some point and make him come over and hang out with us for a little while. Mateo, hello, welcome in. Mia and Nay, hello. Colleen, welcome in. Morgan, hello. Let's see. Jetpack, hello, welcome in. Your favorite fruity party Bean is here. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you, Bean. I'm happy to see all of you, though, to be honest. I'm very happy to see all of you. I feel like it's been 12 years since yesterday's stream. I don't know if that, like, it just feels like it's been forever since I streamed. It's been 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. I streamed early yesterday because it was Thursday, so I streamed at noon. Kimberly, hello, welcome in. I haven't been making you nauseous, so I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. Kree, I'm sorry it's making you nauseous, but that goes away really soon. And have a good lay down, and hopefully that goes away. And Phoenix, welcome in. Hello. Shabin, welcome in. How are you doing? We're still scrolling. Robin, hello. I don't know if I missed anyone yet. See, I was like, she was muted when I first came in, but my phone is muted. That's really funny. Nice being speedy. I know you're so speedy. So it's Friday, and I have no plans after work, which means I can on it. I'm very excited. Heck yeah, Mia. And I'm thinking we'll do some Paley on Discord tonight. I don't know if it'll like be like a VC thing or if it'll be like, hey, if anyone wants to come over to my plot and cook, I'll be on at this time and we can like cook at this time. Because there's a bunch of stuff that needs cooked for the bulletin board bundle, and it's some like slightly more advanced recipes with a lot of more Elder Woods ingredients. That I feel like we don't have. Not necessarily all of us have like a big stockpile of those. So we can do some cooking tonight. For those of you who are interested, maybe I don't know, like maybe around like 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern, possibly. It kind of depends on when I have dinner and when Makoto gets off stream, and just kind of what the vibes are. Kind of just depends on the vibes. But we'll see. Jay, I hope you're having a good time studying. It's good to see you as well. Play Sims and Sims shell building sounds like a great weekend planned. I was almost missed the first now since the sunflower button moved to the right instead of the left. It moved? On mobile? Hold on. It moved? I'm trying to open my stream. Mine's still on the left. You can't see. Mine's still on the left. See? That's so weird that it moved for you, Mateo. Although my app probably isn't updated. It's very possible it's not updated. Hi friends, it's you all. I've been dealing with special needs, some of those things in the last few weeks, so I've been stressed, making calls every day from 8 to 5, and I'm stressed now that I have to do so at least I can watch you again. Lena, I am sending you all the love. That is so stressful. I can't imagine there's anything we can do to help, but we are here, as some support if you need it. And you're welcome to use the Stay Safe Station on the Discord if you need it. But I'm so sorry you're going through that. I'm sending all the good vibes for getting that sorted out soon. Another combos are on the left. Oh. Moved only on your stream. There's a horse on the left now. Moved for you too. I'll big streamers. We have the combos on the left now and redeemed on the right. I don't like that. Is that just on mobile or is that on Twitch and like complete? Like is that on on PC as well? Because for all of mine, like everyone who has combos, it's still on the left. Ew, I hate that. I hate that because mine's not like that on mobile. Have you seen it's like that for you? Because like mine, if I show you my stream right now, like mine's over here with the combos button there. I'm sorry for the inception. And like on my phone, it's still like that. Like I don't even have combos on my phone. I don't know if I have my app updated on my phone though. It's very possible it's not updated. Let's see. No, it's updated. I have a bunch of updates though that should go on, so it's fine. You look on my screen. Look on PC too. Sometimes that's so weird. I don't like that. Like that. This first student for me. I thought you set up like that. I didn't know. I don't have a control over I have no control over any of the UI for Twitch. That's so weird. I hate that. That makes me really upset. As someone with autism, that makes me really upset. I can't. I don't know how. I don't like it at all. They need to fix that. But yeah, you can. I think I can turn off combos if I don't want them anymore. Yeah, so I can turn off combos, but I can't move the UI around. I just love to change things and throw off the groove. They really do. They really do. I don't even know if I like combos. I don't know. I need to look into what combos it actually does and if it's just another way to do bits or if it's something else. I don't know, Jay. It's a new monetization thing, but it's just another button to press to get bits, to give bits. Let me put, okay, here. What are combos? Combos lets you show your support in a new way using bits. Participate with a tap and unlock large reactions with multipliers. So it's a different way to use bits. I almost always miss my first because the button isn't on the right spot in your head. That's so frustrating. But we can have them like we do with car control. Yeah, I don't know. I might just turn them off. Should we just turn them off? I turned it off. I just turned them off. So refresh your stream. Maybe they'll be back to where it is. I also saw it with my eyes. They turn off on my, because I just have my stream open right now. I watched it literally just go away. So that's really dumb. Heck yeah, fantastic. It's pretty now. I'm so glad. I really hate that it was different. I do not care about combos enough to have the UI be changed. If it's for you too, I love that. So that was really annoying. That was really dumb and stupid. So glad we've gotten that situated. That's awful. So thank you for notifying me of that. Because I would not have known, because for me, it doesn't change. More is not always more. Exactly. More is not always more. More is sometimes too much. You're over here for that. You're welcome. You're welcome. You have a surprise. I would love to hear your surprise, Morgan. I would love to hear your surprise. You're so happy now. I'm so glad. I'm glad I could bring you guys joy on this Friday. Because I feel like we all need some joy on this Friday. I don't know about you, but this is also I'm having a weird day. Not in a bad way. It's just the first day this week that I'm not feeling depressed or anxious, and I don't know what's up with me. Build tour, mountain spa. We can do a build tour before we start building today, because we're gonna be building today. I have on the schedule, not so very. I don't feel like doing gameplay. I would like to build. I haven't built all week, and I would like to build. So I don't know what we want to build though, because we have 3 builds that we're in the middle of right now. We have the Gray Gen Gym, which I really want to work on. However, I think I want to wait for Adventure Awaits because I want to use the new gym equipment. Because I also don't think we're going to need it until after Adventure Awaits anyway. Which also, I feel like Adventure Awaits is going to be good for Gray Gen. Then we also have the farmhouse that we started with Grange Mudroom. Because we had Grange Mudroom when we were building for that. We started that farmhouse. I don't know which save it's in, but we have that we could work on. We only have the exterior and the laundry room and the mud room. But we have all the rest of the interior to do, and I think the exterior. And then we also have the shell challenge. I'm wow, when do you have time to finish it? That's funny, Mia. I know I turned it on my stream, but I wanted to have you tort because you're special. What the heck? Mateo with the 20-month resub. Holy frick, that's so many months. That's so many months. Holy cow. You do some homework so I can build. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I also don't know if I saw you tort, Morgan, so I haven't been able to be in people's streams this week. I've been in bed a lot this week because we're medication changing right now, and so I am feeling all whack in my body and my brain. So love that for me. I'm no longer on 2 antidepressants. I'm officially weaned off of Prozac, and now we're on the sertraline. So no fluoxetine. Now we're on sertraline. So hopefully that'll stabilize me more. Yesterday's my first day, or my second day of having a full dose of the sertraline. So hopefully maybe that'll make me feel better because I've been feeling weird. I've been feeling so weird, and I know it's because of the medication changes. Because I've been anxious and depressed. It's kind of going back and forth with which one I'm feeling each day, and it feels so different from like how I normally feel, and it's making me so upset. Like I'm just so uncomfortable in my body right now because of like how I've been feeling. So glad we're sorting that out. Glad my body's kind of figuring that out right now. I also have like a surprising amount of energy. I woke up at like 8 o'clock to my alarm, or not to my alarm. I woke up at like 8:45. And I got out of bed like right away because I was like, oh, the Nintendo Direct is going to be on in 15 minutes. So I got up to watch the Nintendo Direct, which was a disappointment because there's no Animal Crossing. And I knew there wasn't going to be, but I was still clowning to pretend that there was. But we are getting a Pokemon Animal Crossing spin-off kind of thing. But you're literally playing as a Ditto turned into a person, and then you're basically playing Animal Crossing both Pokemon, which I think is kind of fun for Pokemon players, but I don't care much about Pokemon. So the only thing I was sad about is that Stardew is being moved to the Switch 2, like it's being ported to Switch 2, which is I don't want Switch 2, so it doesn't affect me, but it's being ported. And then also, Power Wash Sim 2 is coming out later this year, which we already knew, but I'm excited that we saw something of it. So, you're going to my show right now. Heck yeah, Calypso. Dizzy Shell. Yesterday, did you? Because it's been exhausting. It really has been, Morgan. Mr. Shell's social line, and it works well for him. Oh, that's really good. I'm really hoping this one works because if this doesn't work, I have to go to something else. Like I have to go to not an SSRI, most likely. And that seems like it's going to be a lot of work. So we're gonna see if this works with the depression because my anxiety thankfully responds really well to medication in general. Like it responds really well to medication. We're trying to figure out the depression because it doesn't respond very well to medication. But we're also trying to combat some of my side effects that I've had from the SSRIs because they're causing me distress in my day-to-day life, and it's frustrating. It helps. I had good success on those types of anxiety med family. That's good. That's good, Kimberly. Did generic Zoloft 910? I think that's just that's sertraline. I just never remember if it's Zoloft or Zofran. Which one is that? Because I know like one's the anti-nausea, and then one's the antidepressant. And I was like, I don't remember which one's which. So I'm saying sertraline because I know how to say it. Manders, hello. How are you doing? Yeah. So I was like, I don't remember which one's which, but I have the one. So, but it's fine. So we're hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll feel better this week. And I'm feeling better. And I also like feel alive. Like I feel like I have energy. I still feel like I'm gonna yawn because I'm talking about not being tired. So I'm gonna yawn because my body is like that. And I think I'm gonna be yawning today just because my body is just catching up. And also like I just feel funny, but like not in like a sleepy way, you know? My body hurts really bad yesterday and today. Oh, I hate that for you. That's so frustrating. My body's gonna hurt tomorrow because I have to go back to the dentist. And thankfully, husband's going to the dentist with me tomorrow, so I will not be so anxious. It's also just less stressful going for the because like I had a root canal on Monday. For those of you who weren't here on Tuesday, so I had a root canal on Monday, and I'm going tomorrow to get the follow up for it. So to get the basically they're gonna take out the filling that they put in, and they're gonna put a post in, and then a crown. I don't know if I'll have to go back a third time for like the actual crown, or if I just have a temporary crown. Like if I'm gonna have a temporary crown, or if they'll have it already. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But husband being there will make me feel a lot better, and I won't want to throw up on the train. So, but I am so stressed at the dentist. My body just physically hurts afterwards because I sit there just so tense, and like my body is just so like I'm like gripping on my arms. For I put it all gripping, just gripping my arms and my hands. Like my shoulders never touch the seat because my shoulders are so like tense and like just because I'm just so stressed about sitting in the dentist chair. And I even have a good dentist too. I have a good dentist too. So if anyone is in New Jersey or New York needs a dentist, I have a great dentist in New York. So, and if we have one recommendation, husband gets a free toothbrush. So if you're looking for a good dentist, I have one for you. So sleepy about doing but you're doing finally was able to go into clumsy simulate today, so waiting for HU1. I've been comfortably exhausted all week. That's exciting that you're finally getting them. That's so good. I'm sorry you've been exhausted. That's no fun. I finally got my Adderall refilled. I was supposed to get it refilled 2 weeks ago, and it was ready to be filled 2 weeks ago, but it was like supposed to be like filled like 2 days after we went to the pick up my other medication. And I was like, well, we'll just come like later this week to go get it because I was like I missed several days of it, so I was like, I'll be fine to get it like sometime next week. I missed it so many times that I didn't technically run out until Wednesday, which was 2 weeks after I was supposed to run out. because I've been really forgetful of the Adderall recently. So make sure go there so husband get the free toothbrush. I mean, I've been trying to get husband to get a new toothbrush for a long time, so it'd be nice. You mentioned that you were watching a movie adaptation. My monster book in your Discord for like a movie night, and then we started arguing Team Gale versus Team PETA, and that we were going to put on Hunger Games. To prove our point, and the PETA is the best, and then all of a sudden we were watching Mulan. That's really funny. Also, fun fact, I've never seen Hunger Games. I've never seen or read Hunger Games. So guys, as I tried to respond, basically my son is just going to lose access to his very important therapist for 2 weeks. I'll be okay soon. It's just stressed really hard. Trying to prevent that from happening, but I appreciate any good vibes that can come our way because this is tough. We'll be okay though. I'm sending you all the good vibes. That's so frustrating. Thankfully, it's only 2 weeks, but still, that's so frustrating. I think you had. I actually dislike Hunger Games as a concept. It stresses me out. It stresses me out. I don't like it. I've seen Hunger Games either. I actually lied. I've seen the first 20 minutes. And then I stopped watching. I was at like a friend's birthday party, and it was a weird birthday party because we weren't like doing stuff together necessarily. Like we were like the family, like my friend's family, they were really involved with like this one summer camp, and they rented out one of like the big lodges area from the summer camp for like overnight or 2 nights or something like that. And it was like a big cabin, so they had like a big like community area, but it had like 10 to 12 rooms in there, and like dorm rooms almost kind of things, like little cabin rooms. And I went to a birthday party, like it was for a birthday party, but like also like all of her family was there. And in one of the rooms, there was like, I think there was like 12 of us there for the actual like birthday party. Everyone else was like relatives. And Hunger Games was all in one of the rooms, and we were sitting there watching it, and then I left the room, I think. And then I didn't watch any more of it. Short Hunger Games at a birthday party. I know it was like, it wasn't even like, I don't think we were like watching it. It was just on. And I just wasn't really interested in what was going on because I was at that point still very like sheltered. No, I just knocked my trash can over. It's fine. No, it is not a traditional birthday movie. It was just on. Like they just put it on. It wasn't even like bedtime. Like it was like 7 o'clock. Like it was just on kind of thing. But it was a weird part. I don't know. I didn't have like, it's also the Winter Olympics were also happening. So the morning after the birthday party, like because it was a sleepover, the morning after, everyone was watching ice skating out in the like main community like I also said community a lot, and like the like big like living room / kitchen, like it was just like this big room. Everyone was watching ice skating. Everyone was watching figure skating. And then the movie, I think I just remember when my friend wanted to go and nobody else read the book, but we were supportive. And my brother yelled out, "That's an Asian baby!" And my friend was really mad at all of us. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Mia, have a good meeting. But yeah, so I've never seen Hunger Games. I know what happens. I know what happens in the books. I've just never seen it, and I really don't care about it. And I also I don't think I would like it even if I did read it, because that kind of thing that just stresses me out. Because I'm the kind of person who puts myself in the shoes of the characters, and that's a lot of the reason like why I can't watch horror movies and stuff like that. Because then I get stressed out and anxious, and it causes some problems. So, and I do it with books too, so can't do that. There's such specific things to watch at a birthday party. Very specific things to watch at a birthday party, but it's fine. It's fine. It's like, was your fave? Love that for you. Invented it for that reason. So valid. No, I'm also like, I'm this also like my current favorite like genre is like thriller murder mysteries. But like, those are fine. Those are fine. I guess it's usually because the main character doesn't get murdered. The main character is usually the one who's solving the mystery. And they're not usually dead. So, I'll be fine. The movie is a good birthday movie. That is a good birthday movie. Look, welcome in. Trigger my opportunity. Love that for you. I actually just saw, so one of my favorite series now is the Housemaid series by Frida McFadden. And they're making a movie. And they just released the very first look at the movie. It's like a not even 10-second like teaser trailer. It's not even like, you don't see anything. It's just, you just see a door open, or like a gate to like a house open, and you hear a little bit of voiceover of an introduction between the main character and one of the other characters. And I'm so excited, but then I also just realized that Sydney Sweeney is playing the main character, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I do like being a detective. I would like to be Nancy Drew in another life. Mr. Dr. Detective. Dr. Detective is a great time. There is another game. I haven't bought it / played it yet. But we can definitely do another duck stream at some point and play the next detective game, because they're very fun and silly. I also don't mind getting back into some Nancy Drew streams as well. There's murder mysteries with the main character solving the problem too, but any other horror film I can't watch because I feel like I'm in it. That's so fair. That's so fair. It's already out, Mateo. It came out a few months ago, / maybe the beginning of the year. I think it's gonna happen ever, but the lot of my books becoming a movie gives me the most anxiety ever. That's such a real fear, though. Like, that's such a, like, a real reason to have anxiety. I would also have anxiety over that. I would also have anxiety. I was gonna be like, hey, can I play one of the main characters? But knowing what's in your book, I don't want to play any of the characters in there. No offense. Love Nancy Drew streams. I love a Nancy Drew stream. And I've been, like, kind of craving a Nancy Drew game to, like, play one. I was gonna change things and, like, no, yeah. That's when, like, as an author, like, the authors need to be involved. And, like, that's when the book adaptions are the best. Because the author is involved and has, like, a say in everything. Play the therapist? Okay, I'll play the therapist. I've been told I would play a good therapist. What's the Conjuring last rights this week? I love all the movies in the Conjuring universe. Fun. I didn't know that there was multiple Conjurings, to be honest. But yeah, I've been really craving Nancy Drew games, specifically Tomb of the Lost Queen, because and Labyrinth of Lies, because we went to the Met the other week, and two of my favorite exhibits were the ancient Greek exhibit. It was like an ancient Greek, ancient Rome exhibit. And then there was another one that was ancient Egypt. And I've had a fascination with ancient Egypt since I was a kid for some reason. I don't know why I was so fascinated with ancient Egypt. Don't ask me a fact about it. I don't know. I don't remember anything about I don't know facts about it. I was just fascinated by specifically this, like, one book I was really into that had, like, 3 or 4 pages about ancient Egypt, and I liked the artwork. I think that's why, because I liked the artwork kind of thing. But I was, like, fascinated with it. So, like, I was really liked the ancient Egypt exhibit, and then I am Greek, so I love all of the Greek and ancient Greek artifacts and stuff. And they also had, like, what's it called, statues and stuff too. It was really cool. Yeah, I saw the Nintendo Direct. I got up out of bed for it before 9 o'clock, so I saw it and I was upset. I was very upset about it. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I was still upset. I'm being a biologist so bad because of the Dangerous Ocean Island. I love that jetpack. I love that. I don't think there's ever anything in the Nancy Drew game that I was like, oh, I want to be this thing because of Nancy Drew. But there was a lot of stuff, and there were so many times I was like, husband, here's this fact. And then I'd be like, hey, husband, you know why I know this fact? And he'd be like, why? I'm going to be like, because that's Nancy Drew. I'd be like, I know these things because of Nancy Drew. So it's a great time. Gimble can play Suki. Perfect. My brain went to Suki from Gilmore Girls, and I was like, Gimble can't play Suki. He can't cook. Not that he's not human. I was just like, he can't cook. He can't cook, so he can't play Suki from Gilmore Girls. The guy's named after Gilmore Girls in your head. I love that. Absolutely love that. But yeah, I want to play Nancy Drew. I've also started my Gilmore Girls rewatch. I've only watched like 3 episodes, but I started my Gilmore Girls watch through. Maybe I'll watch some this weekend on the couch. We'll see. Things that brings the two loves interest even closer. I love that. That's so fun. That's a very good time. Also, we're gonna do a poll of what we want to build today. Which build? Farmhouse or shell challenge? Go ahead and vote. We're gonna do a little 3-minute poll. I don't think Gilmore Girls is for you, and that's so real, Mateo. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Just like how I said Golden Girls isn't really for me. That's so fair. It's not for everyone. It's just I just love that show so much though. But I so good at not being for you. I also feel like watching it now is different. Like for the first time, like 2025 versus like in 2015 is also very different because of like how much things have changed just in life and like all of like just things in general. It's like it's very far removed from reality in a way that it's almost like it's like hard to digest sometimes if it's like a new thing. So many episodes. Wait, I thought you started watching it recently, but I think you tried watching it recently. You can't say that you don't like it if you have never seen one episode. You have to watch like a few episodes and something controversial. Absolutely. I think is that Wilkie Burley, a hockey man, went to a shelter to adopt a big gruff dog and ended up falling in love with an elderly cat. Now she's belongs to the hockey house and doesn't move in. And out the residence, she's a permanent resident. I am obsessed with that, Morgan. Obsessed with that. You don't like Friends? That's valid. It's Friends is kind of rough sometimes. Friends is kind of rough. I love Friends, but because I watched it in like late end of high school and like in college, like I was like really in my Friends era and like I really enjoyed it. But I definitely am like, there's a lot of in Friends that's like not cool now. Like there's a lot of stuff that's like, why did I like this? Sunnyside, welcome in. How are you? But like that's so valid not liking Friends. Like that's so fair. Like I totally get that. Um, Bits of Friends. I like the '90s shows and the charm, just nostalgia. Yeah, I do love the nostalgia of it. I actually just watched. There was like a it was like a 15-minute or like 10-minute compilation of oh my gosh, what's his name? He played Joey. Um, Matt Matt LeBlanc. It was like just literally just Matt LeBlanc bloopers, and it was really fun. Like that kind of thing. I just love that. And I love like Friends bloopers. Manders, enjoy your brain cell. Manders, enjoy your brain cell. Look at you go. I did feel it, Mr. Krabs. That's so funny. Um, but yeah, I still get not liking Friends though. Like it's definitely like you kind of have to go into it like knowing that it's not actually very good. Like even as someone who like didn't grow up watching it, like I didn't like it didn't come out when I was alive. Like I was a child when it came out. Like when it was airing and stuff. Like I didn't grow up watching it or anything, or like was a young adult when it was coming out. But like I still feel like nostalgia going back and watching it, even though I never watched it when it was coming out. If that makes sense. And like that's kind of like why I still like it. Billy wasn't famous before Friends, so it's like a bigger out, but he did so well in that role. Love that. It's gonna be cringe. Fair. Holiday episodes. I do love a holiday episode. There was definitely a year where husband and I would watch all of the holiday episodes in preparation for the holiday. I remember one time it was like I was on Thanksgiving break. All right, Shell Challenge has won, so let me pull up the Shell Challenge then. But husband and I, because during Thanksgiving break for while I was in college, I was always at my in-laws' house because I was not going to fly back home for 3 days and go to Thanksgiving with my relatives that I didn't want to see. And like the day before Thanksgiving, husband and I would sit and we would watch all of the Thanksgiving episodes, of Friends. This is I'm sure you're great. I do love a show, a holiday episode. Oh yeah, Morgan, we have a tour. We can tour now. This is just me forgetting that you already. I'm already forgetting that you redeemed it. Let me pull it up. What's your account? Morgan K. Miss Chief. And yes, we do have a wheel spin from today. Okay, so you want the mountain resort. So let me load this in. Where is it? I know you can't see anything right now. What world is this in? Why do I not recognize this world? I don't know. We also have a wheel spin, so let's do our wheel spin really fast before I forget again. So here's our wheel. Your question I can't remember. Love that for us. I'll just put it wherever then. All right, here's our wheel spin from yesterday because we hit our sub goal yesterday. So let's see what our wheel spin is going to be. Oh no. Okay, let's eat sour candy. Can you please turn that off? Thank you. Brindleton Bay. It's definitely not Brindleton Bay. But I genuinely can't tell where it is. All right, here's our jar of warheads. Let's see. A blue one. My mouth is already watering. Oh, I just hit my monitor. I'm so sorry. My mouth is so my mouth is watering. All right. Oh, it's sticky. I think these are kind of old. I might have to get some new ones. Ow. I was about to say that one didn't taste bad. That I was like, this is not too bad, and then it hit me. Ow. All right. Well, there we go. So here we are. I literally don't know which world this is. It's on a 40 by 30. Can't find if there's no hashtags. True. Okay, so this is the Mountain Resort Spa. Enter the serenity of this modern-style spa with rustic accents and enjoy pampering yourself. The spa is fully equipped with pedicures, mud baths, yoga, and sauna. Gym and both couples and singles massages. Relax in custom-built cabanas by the pool or cool off in an outdoor shower. Soak in the hot tub with champagne overlooking the fire pit. In the party mood, grab a drink at the indoor/outdoor bar and hit the dance floor with a DJ playing your favorite songs. Happy pampering. All right, so it's a 40 by 30. Windenburg? It might be Windenburg. Let's see. I feel like this is probably where it was. Oh, hold on. Free real estate on. Bro. Evicted. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. This is still sour in my mouth. My mouth, like, my neck hurts from my sour faces. North America, my desk is messy and I'm feeling stressed. Take like 5 minutes to clean your desk off. It'll make you feel so much better. Even if you just take everything off and just put it in a bag or a box for the time being, it'll just make you feel so much better. Let's see how long this takes to build. Also, you guys are enjoying the our little Disney throwbacks today. I think it's been a while since we've done this. It's also been a while since we streamed on a Friday because I was off and then I didn't have internet last week. So, all right, let's see Morgan's spa. All right, this is not the lot it was built on, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see if we have decent lighting. Okay, there we go. Okay, cute. Now, was this a shell challenge? Or was this something else? Like, was this just a build that you did, or was it a shell challenge? Was it your shell challenge? This was your shell challenge, okay. So it's like I recognize this overhang. I recognize the overhang. Okay, I love the shape. I do love the shape of your shell. I love your fun little roofing over here. I love the little, like, swoopy swoops. And our little atrium over there from the shell. What is this? It's a debug award. That's fun. I love that you use that like a little logo. It's like a little, like, sign. This is very cute. I love our little, is that a sign? My brain was like, that's a desk. No, it's a sign. I love our ivy. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. I love the ivy wall. I love our little landscaping going on. Our pergola roof as well. It doesn't exist IRL, right? This is so cozy. I love our little, like, sitting spots over here. Nice places to sit and relax. And we have our check-in area. Look at these magical looking waterfalls. Just look at those. Very, very nice. Very cute. I feel like the apples make so much sense to be on there. That's a lot of candles. That seems like a fire hazard. But I love it. Same show that Lizzie did the mid-century Japanese built modern build for. It is. It is. Which I don't even think chat's seen. I don't think I showed chat that. Would you guys like to see that? The build that I did for Morgan's show. We have a little hallway over here. So let's see. We're going to go into this room first. We have a nice little locker room. Cute. Very cute. I like the towels on top. I love that you use the sink. It looks so nice with everything in here. And we have nice... These are some nice showers. These are nice showers. I love those. Those are very cozy. And then is that a door? It is a door. I'm getting lost already. So this door goes out here. Into a room of mirrors. And then to a little patio to do some contemplation on these stools. Love. And then we go out this way. And then we go all the way through here. We have a pool. Is this an indoor pool? No, it's an outdoor pool. We'll come to the pool later. We're doing inside first. So, back over here. We're going to go around the stairs and go over here. We have a little massage, not massage, this is like a little pedicure room. Gonna get your nails done, your little pedicure, get your toes done. This is cost per night, probably like $1 million. Like, it's worth it though. But I imagine Morgan would give you a discount. So, very nice. I love your layout. Although you grab these from Debug as well. Why is my game not working right now? And here we have a little cafe. We have a nice little cafe. Very cute. I would hang out here. I would hang out here for sure. Very cute, very cozy. And we have over here, we have another bathroom. Nice. I love they use these as like the mats for the bathrooms and stuff. Mia, welcome back. I love all the candles. But they're such a fire hazard though. But I love it. And then we have a porch where we'll go to the back later on. Is that a downstairs? There's a basement. This is a huge build. I'm overwhelmed. We have a nice little nook over here. Got a little gym area in our spa. Why does this feel like it's custom? It's not. I just don't know what this looks like apparently. But it looks really funny for a second. Nice little gym area. Got our mirrors going. We have a little bar. Cute. Is it like blocked off so people in the gym can't go over here? Interesting. Nice reshade. My reshade like makes everything look better. Go over here. Oh, it's a little club. A little spa club. You can watch people swim. And we have 2 stairs that go outside. Oh, it's open underneath. That's so fun. Okay, and then we have this like little patio over here to hang out and relax. And we have this little hot tub area for Mateo. It is an indoor outdoor bar, and I love it. So we have Mateo's area over here. This little hot tub. Do I know it all or using it as I like downloaded? I feel like I edited a little bit, but like not crazy. I feel like I just turned a few things off, but I don't remember. Like I have to turn a few of the settings off. And then stairs up to stairs. If I mean the hot tub, I assumed. All right, we have a nice little area up here. We have the suspicious looking painting. And then over here we have a nice little, I'm gonna assume for a mud baths. Nice and cozy. And then we have a little sauna space. We love. We could also dine a sauna. Fun fact. And then we go over here. And we have a door over here to a yoga class room. I love we have our towels and our little drinks and our incense and everything. We have our massage area, so we can get couples massages or solo massages. Of course, we have our curtains for privacy. And we have a little salt lamp room to get all your salt needed for the day. It's realistic to dine in sauna IRL. I mean, it depends on how you react to being overheated. Sorry, room, me too, honestly. I probably would feel so much better if I sat in a salt lamp room and just absorbed the salt through osmosis. You know? All right, and then from the outside here. Whoa. Mia's idea, love. So that's Mia's room then. We have our nice little patio over here that we kind of saw. We have our little indoor-outdoor bar downstairs. And we have our pool over here, our pool deck. You can access from down there. Some nice little showers out here to rinse down. I love these little cabanas. That's very cute and cozy. I love that you put the towels on top of the lounge chairs. That's so like fancy spa like related. I love this. This is so cute. I wish that we could paint underside of the roofs. Sims, when can we do that? Morgan, this is incredible. Where's the little part that like hangs off? Where's that like funky part? That's the back. It'd be on this side. So I guess it's this. Did you remove it? We made the cabanas individually, shouldn't copy and paste them. That is dedication. Made a porch, but it looks different. It just looks different, I guess. It's probably the roofing that's throwing me off. How to say the word in the stream. That's okay. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. I didn't change it or anything. No, it's fine. I was just curious where it was. Because I was like, I don't know. Like, it's not super obvious, which means you did a good job hiding it. And hiding and everything. Morgan, this is beautiful. Hype and hearts in the chat for Morgan's build. That was her shell challenge that she did. Which I also participated in. Do you guys want to see my build really fast before we get into the my shell challenge? So I didn't show you guys. And it's very outside of my normal build style. This is my build. That's almost 40 downloads. This is my build for Morgan's Shell Challenge, though. I did this entirely off stream. I didn't do any of this on stream at all. So you only saw it if you downloaded it off my gallery or if you were at Morgan's stream. I love this combination of everyone's shells. That's really fun. tell you that your Sims also made me change my actual home. Wait, really? How so? Perfect thing to have for the new pack too. It probably would be. Probably would work really well with the new pack. But the way, honestly, Lena, the way I want to play Sims IRL is, I'm craving it. I need to play Sims IRL. Like, I just need it so badly. Okay, so this is my build that I built for Morgan's show. And it's very much not my normal style. So conservative, decorating and everything. It's looking very beige, gray, modern farmhouse. Okay, love. Well, love that you are probably changing from that. But yeah, this is very much not my normal, like, build style. We've got, like, a modern Japanese. It's a mid-century modern Japanese. And, like, this is the same shell as Morgan's. This is the exact same build as hers. It just was. And so, like, this is the inside. We have, like, a nice little, like, entryway. And we have, like, a nice little, like, breakfast nook here in the corner. And then if we go this way, we have a little living room with a little sitting nook to look outside to the pond right here. That has also a bench out here. There's a bench over there. And then this is a door out to the outside. We have our little atrium right here, our kitchen, which I honestly love the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen turned out so nice. And then we have our little dining room right here with our stairs to go upstairs. And this floor plan of this is awful. Floor plan of this was awful. Nice little reading nook upstairs. We have a bathroom. We have a kid's room, which is in my head is like a teen, like a 13, 14-year-old, like, teen girl. And then over here we have the parents' room. So we have, it's very plain and boring, but it's okay. Then we have the closet. We have a walk-in closet. Because the walls, I did put skis on the walls and I mounted them over here. I made a custom closet with Grange mudroom over here. Little vanity situation. Also someone in the gallery. There'll be a button up here. When you go to their page, there'll be a button up here. It'll say following or unfollowing, or it'll say follow, or, like, if you're following them already, it'll say unfollow. The arriving couch is delivered, and the color is called Spice. It's like a burnt sienna, maybe, and I was saying they give the Western vibes, so I'm making the entire living room Southwestern boho retro cowboy themed, but it's, like, very literally with, like, belt buckles and curtain poles, cowed rug, cat and I got a wagon wheel. I love that! That's so fun, Lena! I'll alert you if someone uploads. It used to. Not anymore. Not anymore. There used to be, when you open the gallery, there used to be another page that was a news page. And that would be what it opened to by default. And it would be gallery builds that were, like, highlighted by the Sims team. Like Max's phase and stuff. And then there would be a news feed on the side. And it would tell you all the notifications if someone downloaded your build, if someone liked your build, if someone posted a new build. It doesn't tell you that anymore. Hi, Carly. And I miss it. You can, however, go to the gallery and sort by following. So that you can see everything that people that you follow. So, like, I can see the most newest builds that people that I follow have posted. Girl shows is anonymous, and I thought it meant she blocked me. Nope, that's just the gallery being broken. Also, Shabin, I see you had build tour as well. You can do that too. This is the bathroom. From the closet. So a nice little bathroom. I just realized I didn't put tile in the bathroom or in the bath area, but it's fine. And then my favorite part was the outside. I spent 3 hours on the pool alone out here. This is our little, like, porch. And then this is the backyard. This is the backyard. Look at this. Look at it. I love it so much. I spent 3 hours on the pool alone, individually placing each one of these rocks and tooling them into the ground. We have a little, like, temple over here, with an incredible view, Del Sol Valley, like, little pathways and stuff. I spent way too long on this exterior. So that was my build for Morgan Shell. It's on the gallery if you want it. I don't know if it's functional, but it's there. With that bridge, it's debug. It's debug and I tooled it. All right, Shabin also did a build tour. So did that really fast. And then we'll probably have to run ads once we finish Shabin. and then we will get into our actual building. So, Copperdale High School or something. Okay. Hashtag. Not hashtag. Count. Shabin _ 806. Work. Yeah, that's also like same, to be honest. Okay, so do you want the school itself or like one of the auditoriums? Are these castles? That's insane. Hello? What's it called? My warhead just broke. Okay. Copperdale High School is a notable example of Gothic architecture, featuring a diverse campus tailored to instruction in the arts and technology. The former Haskell Museum is now a center for the arts, including music, ceramics, and painting. Stewart Gym provides a full athletic center and pool, and of course, Rockefeller Hall is a state-of-the-art classroom and technology space. And then when John D. Rockefeller endowed Copperdale, he had no idea what an architectural legacy he would bestow upon the town. Rockefeller Hall features instruction space for fabrication, computing, logic, debate, and general classroom and administrative space. Haskell Hall, the original museum, now features the cafe, formal lounge, and recital room, practice music, music practice, and art studio. Stewart Gymnasium features a full gym over a basement level pool and workout room. Locker rooms are also provided. The entire campus is built around a quad with a fountain, outdoor spaces for socializing, outdoor instructions, and recreation are a must. Hello? This is going to take my game 12 years to load, because it feels like it. Ugh, I have to go into here to build it. Lame. Silly game. Absolutely silly game. Is my tongue blue? It is. I was not expecting my tongue to be blue. Why is that so off-centered when I zoom in? All right. Furnished, obviously. How long will this take? Put your bets in now. I'm going to say 12 years. How long it takes to build this. Will it crash my game? That's also a big question. Don't you do a click about blue tongue? No, you should not. You should absolutely not do that. Because that would be embarrassing. It's trying. It's trying to load. Hello? My game is lagging so much. How long did this take you? Definitely is a reference to workshops manifested in The Sims. So real. This is insane. Hello? What the frick? Look at this courtyard. Got like the guard tower over here. What the heck? Putting this down because it's iconic. Absolutely not. You gotta keep playing The Sims. 2 on and off, started over so often. Crazy. So here we have our gym. Honestly, I love the spacing of everything. There's like so much space. We got some little shower locker rooms, the lockers, some more shower rooms with toilets. Then we have some stairs up here. Oh, bro, stop pressing the wrong buttons. Also, let's go downstairs first though. So downstairs we have a few lockers. It's gonna be Hogwarts a little bit. We have a little bathroom down here, which I love the doors under the stairs. We have a little not a hot tub, our little pool, underground pool, as well as a little gym area, another bathroom, and then over here we go back up. Okay, and then we have a second floor here that goes to like a little balcony thingy, loft. It's like a loft, little loft over here. It's giving church a little bit, and I love it. Love the flags and everything. All of that is very good. We have a little room with just a knight over here. That's creepy. We got some little storage over here. Oh, we got a little ghost. That's someone's ghost. And then over here, I feel like we should start from down here. We should start on the first floor for this as well. Then we have a main door. I'm going to zoom over here. Look at this hallway. The custom flooring. That is the principal. That would make sense. Obsessed with this. The, like, trophy cases. It's giving warnings at Waverly Academy. then over here, we have a hallway, and it goes to some stairs. Look upstairs, and we have a classroom right here. This is a huge classroom. And matching ceilings? What the frick? What the frick? Our classroom. Some more lockers over here. It's for sure haunted. Over here we got some bathrooms. We got a little, I'm gonna assume like this is the teacher's lounge. Teacher's lounge is my thought. Little principal's office. Rockefeller had money. For sure. For sure. And then in here we got another bathroom. And this side we have same thing, another classroom over here. Little creepy doll. That's fine. And then upstairs, we have our second floor. Obviously, that's how the stairs work. We have a little computer lab. Okay, with our fabrication stations and our little robotic station. Got a nice little like area to come play some games to relax between classes. Another little bathroom. There's so many bathrooms in this house, in this school. Rochester Foxbury regularly with the teachers. Wait, I love that. That's so fun. We have a library. Oh, this is stunning. This is beautiful. With the lighting? Are you kidding me right now? What the frick? Insane. I would never leave if I had this library to use. It's truly giving warnings to Waverly Academy. Nice little lounge over here. Another bathroom. Another classroom. Then we have, how do we get up there? Oh, does not really way to get up there. Okay. It's just creepy places to put photos. Can I live there, please? Right? Like, this is a boarding school, would be so good. The green classroom, it's very good. Oh, it's like a debate classroom. And we have the research and debate. Computers over here, and then here we have, that's over to the gym, so that we can go this way. Go this hall. Then we can start from down here. Another like little grand hall, fancy staircases. Over here we got a little music room, little parlor with a piano. We have a little cafeteria. Here's our cafeteria. Nice and small, very cute. Another door to the exit, the outside. Upstairs we have this nice little loft area. We have a little pottery area, like a little art classroom, candle making, pottery, woodworking, art, like painting. And then over here we have a nice hallway into a little recital room, or like a practice room. I think it's probably the practice room. And then we go over here to the hallway. This is incredible. I think we saw everything. This is incredible shopping. Oh, we have our whole back over here. So we got our statue of the Rockefeller. This is insane. This is insane, Shaban. Type in hearts in chat for Shaban's build. This is incredible. If I ever need a build like this, I am 100% coming and downloading this. I'm favoriting that. So I will be using this as if I never did it as a set or something. This is a high school. This is a high school. And perfect timing, it's time to run ads. We've been yapping for an hour. So we're gonna take a quick little break, get yourself some snacks, a drink, stretch your legs. We're gonna play some words on stream. So if you're new, we always run ads at the end of the hour. That way you don't have to miss anything. You're not gonna miss any building. You're not gonna miss any like chatting. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna take a little break, drink my drinks. Which by the way, drinks that we have today, I have 3 drinks. I had 4, but I finished one. I have water, I have some coffee left, and I have half a Powerade. So I also had one of those Bloom Pop drinks as well, but I finished that before stream. So lots of beverages. But yeah, enjoy some words during our break, and I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes, and we're gonna get into some building for my shell challenge. But here are some words. Good job. That first level, I was like sitting there. I was like, what on earth is this last word? But Robin, Kimberly, and Jetpack on this level, you guys did really good. Look at you guys go. I forgot to change. I was gonna go to the other thing. We're also gonna start on TikTok because I haven't changed TikTok in literally 12 years, and I feel like I should fix that. So we're gonna go on TikTok. Unfortunately, question mark. I don't think it's unfortunate. I haven't been on for a while, and I don't know how it's gonna feel. But we're live now on TikTok. So our build is in Newcrest, I think. Yes, it's over here. So we're gonna work on our shell challenge. This is what you guys voted for. Got up and said I'm so dizzy. How rude of your body to be dizzy. Are we ready for TikTok chaos? I think we are. I think we are. Behave, please. I think they'll behave. It's just more of like a, I don't know if it'll make me sad or not, you know? You know? Like a welcome and how are you? And Anna, how are you doing? How are both you doing? All right, so this is our shell challenge. If you want a shell to work on, it is available. We're doing tours a week and a half, in a week and a half. Or well, 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks from Monday. Is that right? We're 22nd. Question mark. 22nd. The day after my dad and my mother-in-law's birthday. So towards the 22nd, so it's next Monday. Just scares you. Valid. You just finish yours. I actually want to see how many people have already submitted their shells. So I haven't looked at all. They're close to being done. Heck yeah. I haven't checked. No, don't go to my page. Go to the hashtag. Look at you guys. We got 4 already submitted. We have 2 whole weeks left. TikTok being on for 2 weeks, so I'm not sure if I missed anything. No, it's nothing like new. It's just TikTok being TikTok, you know? Left inside, and then the portion of the backyard landscaping. Nice. So this is our exterior. I think I'm honestly done with the exterior of the front. The back needs a lot of stuff. I just don't know what I want to do back there. In terms of the interior, we worked on it a little bit last stream. So this is our living room so far. I kind of just went through and floor planned a lot of areas to kind of figure out what I wanted to do in terms of, like, I was trying to floor plan, and so I kind of like laid out rooms. And we got started over here with our living room, and we got going for like the oranges and the green, oranges and yellows, and like the really warm tones for our mid-century going on over here. And this is going to be our kitchen over here. Our dining room's going to be in this area. I don't know what's going to be in this corner. I haven't figured that out yet. And then upstairs we have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, which means we only have 1 bathroom in this whole house, and I feel like I should add a second one. Maybe? I could always add a second, like an ensuite there if I wanted to. Actually, I might do that. I might add an ensuite. So then we have 2 bathrooms. So we have 2 ensuites, basically. Which isn't great for guests, but it's The Sims, so it doesn't matter. If I didn't have windows here, I would consider putting a bathroom there, but that would be weird to have those windows in a bathroom. The room in golden hour lighting, right? A half bath. I just don't know where I would put a half bath, you know? Like, yeah, like, look at this lighting. It's just so good. It's so good. You're gonna have breakfast, egg and cheese croissant. That sounds delicious. But yeah, cause like we could put like a half bath or something. Hello? It is a Strangerville rug. Why would it let me draw a wall? Red, thank you for following TikTok. Welcome in. It's not letting me draw on the walls. What's happening? There we go. Let me undraw walls. Goblin with a 28-month resub. What the heck, my friend? That's so kind of you. I appreciate that. That's on you so sad. You can always go get more, Morgan. So you could put like a little bathroom there, but that doesn't make sense to put a bathroom there. I literally can't undo it either. What do you mean? We're restarting the game. Why is it doing this? Half path along my wrapped around upstairs. I love that. Small but it worked. Hey, sometimes you gotta have a small half bath and it's okay. Okay, but I'm at work. I just said Morgan. Goblin, I'll be having a good work day and I hope it's going well. And it'll be over before you know it. Now it's frozen. Now it's gonna crash. Now it crashed. Because I just got them for the Seiju thing. I was having a bad day, so I love having something couldn't have to open. Oh, I'm so glad you got them, Lena. I'm so glad you got them. Speaking of, I had something to show you. In the Go Live, I said, oh, I have something to show you, as well as it being Gimble's birthday. You guys want to see while the game reopens? I'm just gonna set up the audio. Reset this up. Do you guys want to see something that I got in the mail? I haven't opened them yet. Look, I got the TwitchCon stickers. I got the TwitchCon stickers in the mail. Look at them. Look at them. Here, I can open it. Ugh. Look it. It's so sporkly. Isn't it so good? So if you're going to TwitchCon, you get one of these. It also has my QR code on the back, so you can scan it. You can scan it now if you want. It'll take you to my beacons page. In case I get to someone who doesn't know who I am, so they don't forget who I am. So this is my 2025 TwitchCon sticker. So, and then I got 50, and I don't imagine I'm gonna give 50 out. I haven't given 50 out any year. I always get 50 because whenever I buy stickers, I always get in amounts of like 25 or 50, depending on how many stickers I'm buying. And so I always give these in 50s so that I have more to, like, I have stuff to give away. Because we love giveaways. All right, let's see if my game wants to work now. You love sparkling? I love the sparkle. I literally waited. I was waiting to, because I was trying to buy these a while ago, to like order them, because last year I left it really close to the line of like them being delivered on time. So I was like, I'm gonna get them early this year, and they were running a sale, and I was like, oh, perfect, this is a great time. And I went to go buy them on a sale, and they didn't have the paper in stock that I wanted. They were out of stock of the glitter paper, and I got the glitter paper last year, and I loved it so much. It was so fun. Let me see if do I have one of the ones from last year? Right here, by chance? I don't think I do. But I did the hype emote with the glitter, and it was so good. I just don't have one on me right now. Now my drawer won't close. What? Something is blocking my drawer. There we go. So just going from here. Mateo, are you going? Slash, I forgot to, I put a whole notification in Discord and was like, hey, if you're going to TwitchCon, let me know. And so we can have a special channel, and I never give anyone else extra access. But if any of you guys are going to TwitchCon, go to the Decree channel in Discord. And if you're on Discord, there's a link. And go react to the message in there. And it'll let me know that you're going to TwitchCon. And I am going to organize a community meetup. I'm going to organize a community meetup for all of us. I don't know if it's going to be like at the con, outside of the con, or if like, because I've thought about like doing like, maybe we all go out for dinner. Like we like have everyone like RSVP basically, and like we like make a reservation for however many people we want to go, and like we go out to dinner one of the days or something like that. And besides Discord, well, if you want access to it to help to like be involved in planning, if you're going to TwitchCon, then I would start joining. I would start using the Discord. But I'm gonna plan a community meetup, and I think I'm also gonna include Makoto. Like I think it's gonna be my community and also Makoto's community because they're pretty much the same thing. And we can have like a little meetup, and it's gonna be fun. Actually, very jealous of that. We'll go to TwitchCon. They're just like me and I will get up there. Yes, but depending on what we do, we'll need to like have a RSVP kind of thing. So, ooh, what share color do we use? So we could go with like an actual color. Like we could go for like not the red. The red is too much. We could go with like the orange. There's not really a yellow. We have that. That's not very good. I might just go with the brown. Not that one. We'll go with this brown. Where is it? San Diego. Wearing Dizzy shirts to the dinner? No, probably not. I usually will take like one piece of my merch to TwitchCon, but I like to wear, not that I don't like wearing my merch. I do like wearing my merch, but my merch is very specific, and it's not necessarily like the vibe I like to wear when I'm at TwitchCon, if that makes sense. You know? Okay, I don't know what we're doing in this area. Like, what do we do over here? I mean, we could move our dining room over here. We could do that. But unfortunately, that's so fair. San Diego's a lot. Let's put our shirts on for pick together, at least if we can. Oh, yeah, we can definitely make, like, we can bring organized stuff. Morgan, we're sharing a room, so, like, that's fine. Let's work on our living room right now. So let's get, like, a little TV stand, maybe. you're gonna bring it. I mean, go for it. Like, bring it. We can all organize to like bring our merch and like wear and like do that if we want to. But I'm not gonna necessarily wear it to like the con if that makes sense. Do I even want a TV? I kind of like the idea of a TV. What would be like a mid-century coffee table? None of those, or like a TV stand. Or is it gonna be super kind of dang fun? It really is gonna be. It's gonna be the most fun. We have those. Let's have this. Which, that's kind of fun. I don't know if it fits what I'm going for, though. I honestly think I like this one. I like that color. I'm into that. Okay. Hi, Bimka. I want to play video games. Do you want to play video games? You do like a little TV. Like a little TV makes sense. Bimka, how are you doing? Oh, let's put the little gaming console on here. That's cute. Is that mid-century? No, but it's still cute. It's still vintage. Then we can get some controllers. Comfy gamer. We have a coffee table, but they have a dining table, dining and high tip table, but they're super cute tables with like different wood tone lines. What does Morgan? Or do you mean The Sims? Recommend, do you recommend, do you have a recommended, oh my gosh, I can't read. Do you have a recommended expansion pack that's worth the coin? So I think there's actually a lot that are worth the money, especially because right now there's a sale. You guys, didn't know there's a sale. I think packs are up to 50% off. It could be 75, but I'm not sure. I don't remember the specific number. But honestly, I think almost every expansion pack is worth the money if you think you're gonna like it. The fireplace is not CC. The fireplace is from Business and Hobbies. I did play around with it. I did add a second one to like kind of make it go up to the roof because it's a little bit short because I have 2 wall height. But I kind of customized it. It's also clipping. But depends on like what you like to do with The Sims. So if you love gameplay, and if you love family gameplay specifically, I would really recommend Growing Together. If you like, I'm like blanking on all the expansion packs. If you have a lot of packs and you want to like use them all at the same time, Business and Hobbies is so good. I love Business and Hobbies. I also think if you like the idea of Life and Death, I think Life and Death is a great pack. Like if you like the vampires packing like occults, I think Life and Death goes really well with those ones. I also am a really big fan of Cottage Living. Cottage Living, you can't go on Cottage Living. It's just so good. So much CC right now. I love that for Mateo. You have 4. So do you have any of the expansion packs? If you have the expansion packs, I can recommend something that might go well with the ones that you have, or like just the packs that you have in general. Fruit, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You guys, I love giving recommended, like customized recommendations for Sims packs. Like, I don't know why I love it so much. I just like this thing is so much fun to give people like personalized recommendations. So if anyone wants personalized recommendations and like want to tell me what packs you have and like what you like to do in the game and like what you're looking for, ask and I will give you recommendations. I think it's so fun. Cottage Living is really nice, well-rounded pack. It really is. I love Cottage Living. That's cute. Let me sort by mid-century for some other clutter. Get to work, get together, city living, and fairy one. Okay, so let me look at all of them. Now my game is frozen. So get together is a very good one. Get to work's fine. City living's one of my favorite ones, and Enchanted by Nature. So Enchanted by Nature is also very good. So if you want something to go with Enchanted by Nature, Cottage Living goes really well with that. In my personal opinion, I think Cottage Living goes really well with that. In terms of like, honestly, like you have a lot of like good standalone ones. If you like get to work and you like having active careers, Businesses and Hobbies is really good. The only thing is that you have to make your own like small businesses. But if you like going to work with your Sims and having them do stuff and like working with them, I really recommend Business and Hobbies. It has like you can make any custom business basically. And it's really, really fun. You can like teach classes, you can sell products, you can provide services. It's so good. I love Business and Hobbies. It also has really, really good build buy and really good cast as well. Like it's just a really good well-rounded pack. Same with Cottage Living. It's very well-rounded. Cast is great. Gameplay is great because you get to farm. And you like the world is also beautiful from Cottage Living. So I definitely recommend either of those. What else could be like fun ones? I also love like Discover University. You might also enjoy that. I feel like that kind of goes like to me, I feel like university and like city living kind of like go with together in my head because it's like, oh, you go to college and then you like go live in the city, like the big city by yourself kind of thing. Hey, thank you for the heart puffs. That's so kind of you. So I also like recommend university. I love university as well. Just makes me want to take a pottery Ireland and get all the tattoos. So real, Bimka. The other way you talked about being great, so I might get it after Love Struck. I love Get Together simply because the build buy is great, the world is incredible, and the club system is so good. It's one of the best systems we have in the entire game. City and Cottage Alone at the same time for that reason. Yeah, they go so well together. Sarah, welcome in. How are you doing? But so Femi, that is what I would recommend to start off with. And like you also can't go wrong with like cats and dogs or seasons. Seasons goes with anything, really. However, I don't know how well a seasons affects Enchanted by Nature. Like I don't know if it really affects that one all that much. But I could be wrong. But seasons always good. Cats and dogs, if you like the idea of having pets, that's also a good one as well. Clubs changed the game for building treasures for kids and teens. They really did, Ash. Like cats or clubs are so good. The seasons it's more realistic. Season does make it more realistic. I will say seasons can be annoying if you don't like dealing with the seasons. Like I definitely get annoyed by having seasons sometimes because I get annoyed that they get affected by the weather. And I think that's not just a me thing. I also personally, I think the gameplay from seasons is fun. I feel like it doesn't add like a lot of stuff. It does like add roller rinks and ice skating, which is fun, but I also don't use those all that often. I'm not a big fan of like the build by, and the cast is outdated. So I would say seasons is great if you love the gameplay. I don't think the cast or the build by itself, unless you like the idea of like having holiday decor, is necessarily worth it on its own. It doesn't have to. Like, I feel like seasons really has to be like you really have to like the idea of the seasons gameplay to enjoy seasons. Seasons I would love seasons to have like a bit of a refresh. I let that swatch, but I think we need a different color over here. Maybe just won't put this over here. It's such a good plant, though. Put it over there. That is only the first time around. Yeah, I honestly delete holidays from my game a lot. I'm gonna get Enchanted by Nature for the fairies, but I heard it's not great. Have you played it? I have played Enchanted by Nature. Personally, I think it's fun. However, I do think it shouldn't have been an expansion pack. I feel like your Sims facing death by trying to swim in the winter. True. I think Enchanted by Nature would have been an incredible game pack because a lot of the features that I personally don't like, which is ailments and luck, and the balance system, those unfortunately make the game or the pack bad. I would honestly say if you don't think you're gonna like those, wait until it's on sale. I imagine it'll probably be on sale by the end of the year. The fairies are fun. I have enjoyed playing with the fairies. I've enjoyed the apothecary career. I think I like it more than a lot of people like it. But I also have all of the things that I don't like turned off. So like I said, the balance, the luck, and the ailments, I have them turned off in my settings because they gave us the option because no one likes those. Because without those, it would have been a great game pack. So everything outside of those I think is really good. I think the cast is beautiful and it's just like it's so pretty. And like being able to be a fairy is great. And it honestly adds such great gameplay. Especially like rags to riches. It's great for that. So I think the pack is good if you don't look at the things that you can turn off. I think is really good. Sims quiz every DLC. I love The Sims 3 because I had every DLC and now I hear different opinions about the packs. I mean, everyone's gonna have different opinions about the packs. Sarah, we're working on our shell challenge today. Like, take DLC for DLC if we got another Spooky Day-esque stuff pack for another holiday. That would be fun. Just living on our own and I was playing with no cheats, so decorating for every holiday got annoying fast. That's so fair. I feel like the werewolves one. People are very like here and there about the werewolves. I like werewolves and for the build by. I don't love werewolves gameplay. I don't like werewolves. But I also don't like occults that much. The only cult I like is fairies. And I don't play like but I don't also like choose to play fairies. Like I'm just not a big occult player. But I like werewolves for the build by. If you like to build, I think it's a great build pack. Especially if you like more run down kind of dilapidated builds, if you like the like kind of warehousey look, it's really great for that. And if you like the idea of occults, then you're gonna like werewolves. It's really, if you don't like occults, then you're not gonna like the gameplay of werewolves. So I don't think it adds anything gameplay wise that I've ever used intentionally. Like I've never intentionally had my sim be a werewolf except for when I was playing with the werewolves pack when it first came out. Like I actively avoid werewolf related gameplay because I just don't like it. So I'm kind of hyped for adventure weights in the same way I got most of the hobbies. If obviously you need to see more gameplay before I will say I will buy it, but I love the idea of more kids. I'm so conflicted about adventure awaits. Supernatural pack from The Sims 3. If you love Supernatural, then you probably would like werewolves and vampires and all of the other different occult packs. You probably would like them then. But I'm conflicted about Adventure Awaits. Because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I was telling this to my therapist yesterday. I was like, I don't know if I'm not excited about this pack because I don't like it. And it's I was like, I don't know if I don't like this pack because I'm feeling depressed, or if I'm feeling depressed because I don't like this pack. Like, I don't know if it's like my depression is making me not want it, or if the pack is making me depressed, because it's one or the other, and I don't know which one it is. What I need something that like, this is like a weird empty space, and maybe I should move this forward, and then we have like a little bit more open, like kind of like almost like a converted space over here. But they call it, I'm not interested to know here about glitches with the werewolves. That's so valid. That's so valid. Some of the features they're adding seem really useful. I definitely think some of the features look really, really useful. Like, I do think it's going to be a good pack. I just like, I don't know. I'm just not excited about it. I don't even think it's because of the pack itself. I think it's because I'm burnt out from The Sims having packs. I think I'm just really burnt out from all of the pack releases, like one after the other, and especially the expansion packs. And I also like, wow, I need to slow down my words. I also have never gotten the opportunity to have the, what they call CFE access for the packs, which is the people who get the pack early before early access starts. So people who have the pack up to like 2 to 3 weeks before it releases, to then look at it and make content with it ahead of time, so that once it comes out, they have all this content ready. I've never gotten the opportunity to have that. And it really, because of that, like, I am so overwhelmed with making videos once the packs are released that I think it's causing a lot of burnout with pack releases. And I think that's probably like why I'm not super excited right now, just because I'm just kind of tired of packs in general, because I'm just like, I'm already kind of dreading the week that it releases. You're forcing yourself to be excited for by Adventure Awaits. It's not that I was forcing myself. I definitely liked the look of it when it first came out, but it's also like, it's not things like I necessarily asked for as well. Like, it's not, and it doesn't have anything that I'm like, oh, I've been wanting this in the game. So the one thing with Adventure Awaits is that I think it could be really fun. It'll be so good for camp next year. It'll be so good for camp next year. And like, that is one thing that I'm actually excited about. I wish it came out in the summer though. Like, I do think that like Enchanted by Nature and Adventure Awaits should have been swapped in terms of release dates. The rest have gotten more frequent, yeah, for sure. You're allowed to stream with it if you have that. You're allowed to stream it with it after embargo is lifted. So usually they'll have it for possibly 2 to 3 weeks beforehand. I don't know exactly. I've never had it. So, but you'll get it for a certain amount of time beforehand, before the embargo lifts. And then the day the embargo lifts is usually 2 weeks before it releases. And that's the day that everyone is allowed to start streaming with it, and all the videos are allowed to be released. So like, once Little Simsy, like when you see her doing her first stream with the pack, that's when the embargo lifts that day. And then you can stream with it unlimited until the pack comes out, basically. But that is a different instance of the game as well. So they have an entirely different build, so they only have the pack and base game. The release date is the 2nd of October, I think, whatever that Thursday is. The 3rd, October 3rd. I've seen a video, someone building a play structure. I was a bit surprised by that. That was a crate for Sims. That's our friend's Alexandra. It wasn't like like, it wasn't from the new pack. It wasn't like all of that. It was in the new system. She was just building one because she was excited for the new pack. So that is not like early access or anything. That was just her playing around and experimenting with stuff that we have in game to build something that looks like that we have in the build. I have in the new pack. Excuse me, that Austin like a super glasses for the packs and doesn't even use stuff the packs on the CC. I know. I'm like, Austin, give it to me. Not that he can give it to me, but I'm just upset that I never had the CFE access. Like, please. All right, I don't know what I'm doing over here. I want to put like maybe a rug over here. I'm yapping too much, which I'm not mad about. I haven't felt yappy in a long time, so like, I'm not mad about this right now. I don't know how I feel about that rug. Maybe like this over here. But yeah, like, I'm looking forward to, like, I like new stuff. I don't know what CFE access. I don't know what CFE stands for. I truly do not know what. I just know that's called CFE. I think that follow welcome in, but I have no idea what it stands for. I don't know if anyone knows what it stands for. That's just what it's called. That's what I've been told it's called. I don't know what it stands for. I might have been told in the past, but I don't remember. That's a good rug. I should use that somewhere else. Maybe like under the dining table or something. It's a good rug. I like that. I don't know if I've ever really used that. It's like not, something's not centered. And I think it's the couch. So I'll do that, so then that's centered. I'm interested to see how the custom venues work. But I'm also like, how is this going to be much different? And also my friend Shannon, so Simming Shannon, she made a video yesterday or this morning or something, I saw it this morning and was talking about how she's like, I'm excited for this, but it's also never going to work. And like with the especially like the time and like having the schedules. And I was like, you know what, Shannon, you're literally so right. Like my Sims will barely do anything right now. Like, what do I think? Why are we thinking that our Sims are gonna actually work and this is gonna work and make them like do things? That's cute. I like that rug. Okay, let's do our kitchen. Let's pick out some counters. She's spot on. She's so spot on. I'm like, that makes so much sense. Senior home values do see fun. And I will say, I definitely think this is a way that they are giving us everything that we want while still giving us nothing at the same time, because they're giving us everything that we've ever asked for indirectly. They're basically telling us, hey, you can actually be the devs and you can build this now instead of us actually building it. Costume in this living room, it's so bright and happy. Isn't it so good? I love a good mid-century color scheme. I like these better. Honestly, I might do the light brown. So drama-free. Guys, I want to watch Camp Rock. Speaking of watching movies, next Saturday, the 20th? 20th. Question mark. The 20th. We will be watching Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 in the Discord at 2 p.m. Eastern. So literally 30 minutes ago, next Saturday. This is them giving us a getaway so they don't have to give us hotels. Yeah, this is kind of them giving us everything that we've ever asked for without giving us the things that we've asked for. They're basically saying, here's all the stuff that you've been wanting so that we don't have to like actually make a pack dedicated to it, which honestly, I don't mind. I feel like having a pack dedicated to a lot of things that people want is not useful and makes a lot of sense. And I feel like this is probably a better way to do it in general. So, you know, hey, Bestie, if you're coming in here to self-promo, this is not the place. We don't self-promo here. So, we're less than 5,000 to my, or 5,000 to my goal, I think. So if you want to follow me to get my goal, what is my follow goal? Where is it? We're 7,000 for my goal, 700 for my goal. If you guys want to follow me instead, this is my stream. This every place. I'm so glad, Nikki. How are you doing today? I was like, are you coming to your nephew's football game? Sorry, I can't breaking down. It's on that day. The same system that Business and Hobbies use it with other options. Yeah, it's very much a reuse of the system, which we'll see how it works. I will say Business and Hobbies does work pretty well. I really haven't had any major issues with it. I haven't played with it a lot recently, and I really want to play more Business and Hobbies. I just haven't gotten to it. Being wild. No, someone's just coming into self-promo and was like, I'm this many followers from my goal. Okay, I'm this many followers from my goal. Who can play this game? I don't know if I like cabinets. I do want to get a range hood though first. And I want to get my favorite one because it's so good, and I just love using this one. Because I couldn't see who it was, and I forgot about TikTok. It's okay. Maybe they reskin a For Rent as a hotel pack. Well, they have to fix For Rent first. Well, they probably wouldn't even do, because why fix it when they can just put a band-aid over it and call it something else? So, but also they are working on fixing For Rent issues, which ultimately it also isn't For Rent that's broken. It's For Rent causes additional, like the use of For Rent can make it worse. For Rent itself is not broken as a concept, from my experience and my knowledge. For Rent is fine. It's the use of For Rent. The more use of rentals in your game can make the possibility of your game getting corrupted with a specific issue more possible. But it's not inherently For Rent that's broken. But they also can't get people to submit save files for them to use to fix what's going on. Like, no one's submitting their save files because they need save files to fix things. Good for me for this part, but that's awful. Glitch is awful. It is an awful glitch. Text is like toggle where you can turn the pack off, which doesn't even work. Evan, hello. Had the day off work, just getting up now. Heck yeah, I hope you had some good sleep. I want to have like shelves, I think, but I don't know what color shelves I want. Maybe white? Do I have some of my like inspo reference photos still open? I don't think I do. I think I closed them. Or like added them to another tab. I had some inspo pics up. But I guess not anymore. We could do these. I just love a good shelf. I don't know if I want a shelf above the fridge though. Oh, it looks kind of nice. I kind of like it. Also, I want to change our appliances. We're going for stainless steel. Or do we use the vintage ones? from the garage pack. We need to turn on debug to get the non-broken ones. From Restoration Workshop. That one's the fixed one. So do we use one of these? I've never actually used these in a build. Nope, that's the dirty one. Love the red. The red is good. It just doesn't go with like what I'm going for because we're going for like yellows and oranges, not red. But it's good though. We've been playing Sims. I'm so bad. I love building homes. Well, today I've been playing Sims for about 30 minutes. In real life, like in like how many hours I have, I just hit over 5,000 hours in the game. And I've had The Sims 4 since 2016. And I did play The Sims 3 before that for about 4 or 5 months before I got The Sims 4. But not for long because I wanted The Sims 4, but I didn't know that there were different versions, so I got The Sims 3 because I was gifted Sims 3 instead of Sims 4. And then I played The Sims 3 and said I'm getting The Sims 4 now. Frederick had the stove. You're so right, I did. The only thing I don't like about these is that they're so small. Like, why are they so small? So, but I also think it's crazy that I've also just recently hit 5,000 hours. And it would be so much higher if I played while I was in college, but I didn't play while I was in college. I'm like, I want to make like a cabinet for it or something. We could make a custom cabinet with like one of these. I don't think any of these are going to match the color. What about the other one from this pack? Like, what about like this one? No, that doesn't match at all. It's a girl's night. It's alright. Without you. No, that looks bad. Sit down and be a bum, but you inspired me, and I'm looking down being a bum and play the Sims. Hey, not a bum. You're just relaxing. I don't know if I like those. Like, I love these, but I don't think I like them. They're just so small. Like, they're a good appliance. I just don't like how they look. Like, they're just so small. That's actually a good one. I was gonna go for stainless steel, but that one, like, really fits in, but I don't like the colors. Unless we want to go for, like, a colorful kitchen. You're toasty. Love that for you. I see we play the yellow. Does it have a matching stove? Yes. So we could do that. That's fun. And then I don't think we really have a backsplash that fits. Backsplash. I'd love a second kitchen too. We're watching your streams and have like less than 400 hours in The Sims. Now, how many do you have now? Tell you how much I hustle for a single item to using your shell. Obsessed with that. Which item? Yeah, that's not really what I want. That's not mid-century. No. 1,600 hours. No, that's crazy, Mateo. The pizza oven, obsessed, Mia. Obsessed with that. Okay, let's get some tile. I'm gonna look up a little mid-century kitchen. Mid-century modern kitchen. I need some color inspo. Table. Put it in a good. We also could go for like a different color cabinet. What if we went for like a? Okay, now we're changing colors up. What if we did a green kitchen? I wish we had like a fridge that was like wood paneling. We have this one. That's not really like what I'm thinking. It's like too light of a brown. Which hustle is good. We turn us into your list of minions in the best way. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's also a good fridge. Could also go for the new one. It's getting very modern though. We could do that in like a white, which don't love it. I want a fridge with wood paneling on it. What if I just didn't put a fridge in here? I don't hate that. I just don't like the color. Arena, welcome in. How are you doing? I mean, we can just go with these. The stainless steel. Mia, have a good meeting. I hope it goes well. Okay, we'll go with those for now. I might change them. I don't have CC wood paneling fridges. Well, I don't use CC, Mateo. Shooting from the stars, maybe to be number one, to raise the bars. I like this. I don't know if I like the color though. Kind of digging that. I started in Sims. Well, you're the one who joined me, like, and like came to watch Sims. So there's lots of people who watch that don't play The Sims. Remember, one of the confessions for camp was that they don't play The Sims or like The Sims. They watch stream because they like stream. I'm gonna drop out The Sims today. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're having fun in your Sims arena. I'm doing good. I might go with this. I don't know if I love it though. Maybe if I change the floor. Up, up, up to the top. Don't ever stop. Up to the top. Let's have the gold. I hate the gold. I hate the gold trim on that. And what's a muscle? The hustle. Love. Kind of wish they were like a different angle. I also don't know if I like that white. I might go for a different one. This one. This is the one I use. Like, what if I did like this? Yeah. So it's like facing the other direction. Yes. I talk about cabinets for a second. I never talk about cabinets. Actually, that's a lie. I talk about cabinets all the time. Angela, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Get back together again. It's fine. I'll fix that. There we go. Love that. Square under the sink. Oh, it was just the other flooring. It was the other flooring that didn't get changed. Seen Freaky Friday? No. I don't think I've seen the entirety of Freaky Friday, so no. Missing a tile. Oh, you're so right. I'm missing a white. The ultimate you. Song is a bop. I love that. That's so fun. I don't know if the wall color goes. I might change the color. What's criminal? Well, it's fine. I think with a slightly lighter color. Yeah, that works. I'm on my computer! Hey, it's okay. I understood exactly what you said, so you're fine. Should we get a larger cabinet? We can get this like that. I kind of am into that. And then we can maybe put cabinets above that. Like maybe we do something like this to kind of fill it in up there. I kind of like that. That feels very mid-century to me. Special stuff for movie nights in Discord, or is it just sharing your screen? I just share my screen. I just share my screen. In the past, there's been issues. You often can't do it through like Netflix or like the streaming services because they have systems now to detect improper sharing or something. Like illegal sharing of like their videos. But there's ways around it. Are they legal? I can't say. But there's ways around it. I also haven't used a streaming service to stream the movies, like for our movie nights in a long time. So I don't know if that's still a thing right now. I would ask someone who's done a movie night through that in the recent past. There we go. That was bothering me. I don't know if I want those to be brown, but I like it. I love how this looks. Like, I think this is just like a fun, I love all the patterns and all the colors. Okay, kitchen. I think I'm gonna make, we'll make the inside wall this. We'll make the outside wall this. Last night that I forgot to turn the monitor back on after I fed the baby after midnight, so I woke up to a 3-year-old coming to bed at like 2:30 because his brother woke him up. They share a room. Oh no! If they want me to watch it on Discord, they have to find me a version of that. I can play! There you go. There you go. Oh, they harass you watch Demon Hunters. I mean, you can see, like, it might work. It doesn't hurt to try. Usually when I have a movie night, now that I've got it sorted out, so I don't need to do it anymore. But I used to do like tests, so I would go into like the mod voice channel that we have, and usually Panda would come in because Panda was always one available. And I would just sit there and play it for like 5-10 minutes, and Panda would just sit there, and kind of keep an eye on it and let me know if anything was weird or funky, on their end. And then after a few minutes, Panda would be like, "It's all good, nothing, no, there's no issues," or Panda would be like, "Oh, hey, there's this issue," and then I'd either resolve it or be like, "Okay, can't do that anymore," and find something else. So you can always do something like that, and have one of your mods jump in a voice chat with you and test it. I also now I use stages. Stages are so much easier now because you don't have to worry about people accidentally unmuting. I also just feel like they're more secure in a way. Um, and I like them better. So I always do my movie nights in that as well. You would watch the whole movie as attached because she loves it so much. That's fair. I remember me talking about that a lot when we were doing our crafts. I'm so sad I can't go crafting tomorrow. I'm honestly really upset. What do I want from this? I don't know if I want like how much clutter I want versus like how much like cutesy, not cutesy, but like how much like decor versus clutter I want here. Probably not a lot of clutter. I'll grab those. I don't know if these are really giving mid-century, but it's okay. I wish we had these to like, I wish you could hang these on the wall. Little hot mitts. All along, you're my favorite song. That has a wood swatch. That's cute. I haven't seen Hippolyta Hunters. Husband's trying to get me to watch it, and I'm like, I just don't think I would like it. I also have demand avoidance, and so I'm not watching it because people keep telling me to watch it. So there's that too. Let's grab that out. We can grab out, maybe we'll grab the full set of mugs too. We can grab this. We can grab this. What else can we put on there? I was about to say magazines. We don't put magazines on a shelf. We can put the wine, like the nectar bottle on there. There's this little tea mug tree, which I like. I feel like that fits the vibe. Some books. We can get some of these out. I don't know where the short one is of that. Those are boots, which I kind of like the idea of boots being like in the kitchen, but I don't know. That's not really mid-century. That's a little bit more country. This guy we can get out. I don't know if I want like a drying rack. I do love this. That could probably fit. Mortar and pestle. I wish I could make like collections in my game that I could like just, cause like I know I can favorite stuff with Twisted Mexi, like with Tool Mod or like Better Build Buy, but I wish I could like collections of items. So I could be like, here's all the kitchen clutter I like to use in a kitchen, like when I'm doing shelving in a kitchen, like open shelving versus like counters or like cabinets. Like I wish I could do that. Like I wish that was a thing. And nothing better than singing along. We'll get some candles. All right, that'll be enough right now. I'm doing too much for this being my own shell challenge. This is our song. This is our song. Kind of wish these weren't all white, like the color of the containers. So anyway, some name and had to respond. Mia. I'll put this over here. Oh, I need to get a shelf. Not that. That's the shelf I have. That there. That's all that matters, cause we all belong right here together. There's nothing better than singing along. Maybe we'll put this guy over here. We'll put it on the top shelf, I think. I wish I could line this up so that, like, it would sit with, like, one of these on the first one, second one on the bottom one. I wish we had more kitchen clutter, especially cups. I wish we had, like, just more solo kitchen clutter. Like, I wish we had, like, a single plate or, like, stackable plates. And, like, cups, yeah. And, like, more just, like, single non-grouped items like these. Like I wish we had just more like this kind of thing. It's like a single cup. What's right now, but is Luna Care? No, she's laid right on top of you as she's supposed to be. Like that's her job as your dog, is to just lay on you at the worst time possible. I wanna wait in line. Moment is mine, believe me. Let's shrink that a little bit. That's fine. We can have a teeny tiny little thing. What is that called? Cast iron. It's a little cast iron. So I'm actually surprisingly cool right now. It's 79 degrees right now. Oh man, my library book was returned without my consent. Rude. It's like rather cool right now though in my apartment though. I guess I'll just go with that one. Ivy, welcome in. How are you? Ooh, scroll. Let's put this maybe like. That is not the right height. Don't press buttons, Lizzie. Oh, okay. So speaking of like movies and stuff and like TV, has anyone been watching Only Murders in the Building? Are you seeing Gimbal? It's actually Gimbal's birthday today. Should I go grab Gimbal? I'm gonna grab Gimbal. Look at him. Happy birthday, buddy. Yeah. Are you sleepy? Did I pitch you up for your nap? Gimbal says thank you for his birthday biddies. For the birthday Gimbal booty. Being Gimbal booty, he got a spot on his booty. Like on his back. Like we were like petting him last night. We were laying in bed and husband was like, he's like a scab on his back. Because Gimbal's very clumsy and he just cuts himself sometimes. He just gets like some little scabs. And he's like a cut on his back. Like it's all scabbed over. And I feel so bad because I think it's from brushing him. But he also was like he loves aggressive brushing. And I think it's from aggressive brushing him. But I was like, he wanted this to happen and he didn't tell me to stop. So, but I feel bad. But there's Gimbal. I don't know if he's just laying on the floor now. But it's his birthday today. I don't know if it's his actual legal birthday. Well, it's his legal birthday. I don't know if it's actual like legit birthday, but it's his legal birthday. Because that's what I decided. Based on the dates that the shelter had listed for like about how old he was and like how long he's been in the shelter and everything. I realized the cat must fight at night. See, he's just a clumsy guy. And so sometimes we'll like find a spot and we're like, bro, what did you do? We're like, what did you run into? But he likes to fall off furniture. Like he likes to fall off things. Like he'll just roll off the bed sometimes and it's really funny. Because he just isn't paying attention. And so I think he like just hit himself on stuff. And it's honestly really funny, but it's also like, bro, be careful, please. You should stop trying to be the default browser, please and thanks. I hate Microsoft Edge. Shout out to Lizzie. Oh my gosh, hello, Mini Ivy. Like they don't hate each other. Yeah, like just cat fighting, just play fighting. I so want to get a baby for Gimbal. Like I wanted to get a kitten so badly. That is all I use. I don't like Edge. I'm a Chrome user through and through. I just can't change anymore. Like I've been using Chrome forever. I was a Firefox girly until husband told me to change. Like what we were dating. I think it was like when I was around college. I was using Firefox, and I think maybe I switched when I got my MacBook Air. I got a MacBook when I bought one. It was part graduation. Like my parents and I split it, so they bought half of it, and I put the money down for the other half of it. Back to the Purple App. Heck yeah, Abby, come over here. And I think that's when I switched to Chrome, because husband was there with us when I went to go get it from the store. Like I bought it in person, which I loved. I love buying stuff in person. It's so much better. And I was like 18, so it was like 26. No, it was 2017 because I was 18. I was gonna be 19. Color options above the object. So to get the color options, so there's two ways. You can either press the R key on your keyboard if you're playing on a PC or a Mac, and that's the hotkey for it, and you'll get a little tool pop up, or on the top bar in the middle of your screen, there's a little bar, there's a little tool. It's the third one from the right, or from the left, third from the left. It's called the design tool. And when you turn that on and you click on an item, it will give you all of the swatch options, like this. And then if you are playing on PC and Mac and you want something different, the Better Build Buy mod by DizzyMissLizzy, it just added this in. I don't think you can see it on TikTok actually, but if I click on an item, it gives me all of the swatches on the left side of my screen, so I can see them bigger as well. So it's kind of the same thing, but it's like I can see every single swatch, like the item in every single swatch. So if you use mods, Better Build Buy has an option as for that as well. But just press the R key on your keyboard, or just turn on the little recolor tool on the top of the game, the top of the screen. It's just better for Chrome for you. That's fair. I just need to stop using Chrome because Chrome messes with stream, because Chrome uses all of my CPU power to like a bad degree. Like it uses so much power on my PC, which is Chrome is sometimes why my stream will lag or like have issues, is because of Chrome. And husband's trying to get me to stop using it. And I'm like, I don't want to stop. I'm using it. Like all of my stuff is there. Like I just can't stop. Like that's part of the tism in me. I just can't switch. I can't switch. It's just not possible for me to do. MacBooks are the best. I am considering getting a MacBook. I would get a used one. I don't know which generation I would get, but no one is responding to my emails about giving me a computer in exchange for content. Because I'm like, I really want a laptop, but I don't want to have to pay for one. And I'm like, I'm just trying to email people and be like, hey, I'd love to promote your laptop in exchange for a free laptop. Like, I don't need money. I just want a laptop so that I can use a laptop to edit and do stuff instead of having to do everything on my computer, because I get tired of sitting at my computer, and also like it hurts my back sometimes, and like sometimes my depression is too strong to be willing to sit at the desk, but I'm willing to do stuff as long as I'm sitting in bed. So I just need a laptop, and I just don't want to have to buy one myself. Like I don't want to pay for it. What else can I put up here that's like kitchen-y? Let me look at bowls. Let me just search a bowl. I will last you for so long. My MacBook lasted me forever. I got my MacBook in 2017. I got it for graduation, my high school graduation. Like I split it with my parents. And I had that until my senior year of college. And the only reason I switched is because husband got a new laptop after we got married. He got himself a new laptop. And I switched to his old MacBook Pro because his was better. It was just better for what I needed, because my MacBook wouldn't run The Sims very well at that point. And like I couldn't do a lot of stuff. Like it was just a lot easier to put on the thing. Sarah, thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. It was lovely seeing you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on Monday, hopefully. So I had my MacBook, and then it wasn't like enough for like what I was needing for, but my mom, I gave it to my mom because my family has always been really rough on laptops for some reason. Like we've always had terrible luck, and the laptop my mom had at that point was not doing well, and so I gave it to my mom, and I was like, Mom, this is like, you just use this instead. And so she was using it for a while, and then I think she gave it to my sister at one point, because my sister keeps also destroying her laptops because she keeps buying cheap ones, and not spending real money on them, which is valid, but sometimes it's a bad choice. And so I think my sister had it for a while, and then I think it just died. So it lasted a long time. I didn't have it the whole time it lasted, but like it was in the family the whole time. And then husband's was a 2015 MacBook Pro. I had that until I moved here. I had that. We sold it. Like we didn't get rid of, like we sold it not like a few years ago, because I had it and I was only using it for like watching Netflix or like watching TV and like moving it from room to room as like my thing. And I was really wanting to get an iPad because I really wanted to be able to like draw my emotes for stream and stuff like that. And so husband and I decided that we were like, let's sell the MacBook and we'll use what we make from that to go buy the iPad. So we sold the MacBook on like Facebook or Reddit or something, and we then went and bought a open box iPad with a pen, like an iPad and like an Apple Pencil, at Micro Center. We got like an open box one, so it was like a used. It wasn't even used. Someone bought it, they opened it, they returned it, and then they sell it for a discounted price. And then since then I've had my iPad, and it's been great, and I like my iPad, and I still love it. But I would like a laptop that I can do stuff on now too. Gimbal, do you need to leave? Let's have one more hello to the chat first, okay? Hold on, come here. Give one more look to the chat. Here. Let's get some free bean Friday. There's some free beans for you. Hi. Just sit on your tree. I'll sit there instead. How's that? Is that okay? Oh, we're still zoomed in. Maybe we can stay there. Like it over there? Hi. Yeah, let's get the scritches in. Um, just placing the laptop this way. I need all the big screen map robots and all that. That's so fair. Okay, Emily. Hi, buddy. Oh, yeah. There's another trash on the floor? It's fine, buddy. I need to fix my trash, and I knocked it over early, and it's just all over the floor. I think I'm supposed to be MacBook Pro until I upgraded my new MacBook this year. That's so fair. Because I also really, I don't know if I would like play games on my laptop. Like if I got one, like I would probably want a gaming laptop so I could, for like traveling, and because like last year TwitchCon, the Sims released 2 packs. They released kits, and I was like I couldn't do anything about it. And so like, but like everyone else was like able to make videos because they had their laptops and like were able to like make reviews and everything, and I wasn't able to. Um, so I like something like to do that with as well, so I have that option if I wanted it. Um, but it's not like I don't necessarily like plan on playing my games on there. Um, but it's more for like editing and making videos and that sort of stuff. Some aprons on here. This is such a cute little kitchen. From 2012 to best to do with it was log in and upload files for me to download onto your PC. Fair, very fair. But yeah, something about getting a laptop. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm still trying to get people to like email back and see that they would sponsor me. But no one wants to respond, so I don't know what I'll get. I might go for Lenovo even, because I loved my Lenovo, and I know I've heard good things about their computers, so we'll see. I thought gaming laptop and I had it for a week and I hated it and returned it. That's so fair. They're definitely gaming laptops are very different from like a MacBook, so I get that. I do like the idea of having a MacBook though because I just liked my MacBook and I like the idea. I like the ability to have something that my phone connects to easily. Hi Knox, how are you? Because my phone doesn't connect well to my computer. Like it does, but not really. And I was able to say me, oh, I'm so sorry, Knox. It's so frustrating. Hopefully it fixes itself soon. My friends, we're going to run a quick little ad break. I'm going to be gone for about 3 minutes. If you are on TikTok, feel free to enjoy some tutorial videos and show you guys how to do some fun build stuff. Otherwise, you can come and join us over here on the Purple app. It is linked to my bio. It's a much better viewing experience. You can see the entire screen, and the chatting is a better experience as well. And we're going to have some games going on over here during the break. But I would love to have you over here. The same username is the same as on TikTok. And I'd love to see you guys over here. And I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Good job. Let's see. Robin, Mimka, and Nay on that game so far. You guys are doing good. This 4 levels right in a row. Like, you guys are doing really, really good. Welcome back. I cleaned up the trash can that I knocked over. So, look at me go. We need a little bit of a rug in here. And I kind of want to use the one from Business and Hobbies because it's good and I feel like it'll be nice in here. It's not giving mid-century though. So maybe not. Maybe we'll use a different one that is giving more mid-century because I feel like this kitchen could kind of be used in anything. It's not necessarily giving mid-century crazy vibes. So maybe we'll use something different. Maybe, I mean, we could use like this one. Not this is giving really mid-century, but wait, I kind of love that. Like, the color combo is like maybe a little bit funky, but like, am I crazy or is that kind of nice? I think I like it. I think I'm a fan of that. But I'm not sure. No sound for Mike. I forgot to unmute on TikTok. Thank you. I forgot to mute on TikTok for the break, and then I forgot to unmute after I muted. Look at me go. I'm a professional! Tell the time to cook there. You're cool yourself with blue cabinets that might match too. I don't want to change my cabinet color, though. I'd rather change my rug. Like, I'm not honestly sold on this rug. I also want to see my favorite rug. Gimbal, can you literally chose to come in here. Don't complain that you're in here now. I know it's your birthday, but you need to calm down a little bit. This game, it's such a fun one, Midnight. I love The Sims. That's not the right color green. I mean, I guess that. You know, I kind of like that one. I like that one together. I like the too, and I think we're gonna use it in our dining room, which I'm thinking about moving our dining room like over here. Gimbal, please. Fine. If you need to go, leave. But like, bye. I'm thinking about maybe we put the dining room over here in this window, and then maybe we can put over here like a little library, like some bookshelves. We can have like a little like bar over here, almost like a study-esque, but like open. You know, this party can cry if you want to. I mean, he's not crying though; he's just scratching my door. Without the rug, what without the rug? The kitchen? I mean, I like the rug. We're gonna keep the rug. I love a rug. So dining table. We could go round and use Cozy Kitsch. Or we could go and use my favorite one, which is this one. Or we could try something different today. But I don't know what is considered like in the game mid-century. Just these ones. Terrible choice. I really need to work on my mod for this. Midnight, thank you for follow. Welcome in. I'm working on a mod that re-tags everything in the game, but it's taking forever. This rug is from Get Famous. It's actually the one that has a zebra print as the base swatch. So there's a lot of good swatches hidden underneath that rug. Like, there's so many good swatches. We could also use like this one, which matches like these, like the color of the woods over here, like pretty well. Not the most, but like it kind of has that similar look. It's so pretty. Isn't it a beautiful one? I like it a lot. I don't think I'm gonna use that one. Do we use the round? I kind of am leaning towards the round. I kind of like the round. Called the better buy tags. DizzyMissLizzy. I mean, it could be. I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet. I have like done like 4 or 5 items. The other rug goes on a binge already trying to find it. Which one? This one? If it's this one, this is from Strangerville. This is from Strangerville, and so it's the same rug as the kitchen. It's from Strangerville. It's such beautiful swatches on this. The base swatch, like the default swatches, it's like kind of like yellow and orange. But it has some incredible mid-century moderns, like mid-century swatches, and I love them so much. I like P's, GP's, and stepbacks. Look at you go, Morgan. Such a soul was trying to find that one. You're welcome. I'm glad I can help. It's such a good rug. It's one of my most used rugs. Your promo code? Heck yeah, Morgan. Which ones did you end up getting? What were the last ones that you needed for your collection? Outside of the kits. If we use this, I feel like we shouldn't use this rectangle rug, but let me get some chairs. I don't know if I want to use Cozy Kitsch chairs. Because I don't know if they scream like mid-century. They just kind of scream like grandma's house, almost, in a way. Which is not a bad thing. It's just not that's what we're going for. Bimka, have a good lunch! I'm honestly like kind of like thinking these. I love these chairs. Love these ones. Oh, and that matches the rug so well. And honestly, the table, like, they match. I feel like they match the chairs. The chairs match the table enough. Oh, that's so good. Not too many chairs, though. I wish I could have 4 chairs around this without them feeling weird. Like, that just looks funky. Get them on the sale. Yeah, get them on when they're on sale. Which, you guys, if you didn't see, there is a sale for Sims games or Sims packs right now on the EA app. And if you use code DizzyMissLizzy at checkout, I get a portion of the sales. And it's a great way to support me without spending any extra money. And it gives EA less of your money. I'm not rich, I'm just irresponsible! So real, Morgan. So real. Honestly, I don't think I hate that. With the chairs like that. Let's get a little flower plant to go up on the table. Not those. Let me go to Cozy Kitsch, actually. Cozy Kitsch. Nope, don't do that. So, I was gonna say that I'm like, I've been irresponsible with my money, but that's actually a lie. I was gonna be like, I've spent so much money right now, but no, I spent money at the dentist. I spent a stupid amount of money at the dentist to get a root canal, and that's the money that I spent. I just put it on my credit card that I got for like, that's because like I don't have like a business account because I'm not like registered as a business yet. I probably will be doing that sometime soon, but like I'm not currently registered as a business, so I don't have like business accounts. I just have like a separate account. That's just in my name for a bank account, and I also have like a credit card now. That's separate from like our finances, like husband and mine. So like I use it as like a business account kind of thing. And so I've got a card for that, and so we put on the card for my business account because, but we just paid it off with like the other like our shared account. Because I'm trying to hit a certain amount of money spent on that card before the end, literally before like the end of TwitchCon, to get a certain to get the promotion, like the promotional sign up bonus. So I think it might have made it had gotten me to hit that, which is great. I don't know about these. Like I love these. I just don't know if they're like giving mid-century for like decorating down here. Because I don't have, you can tell me which ones are not Cass. Urban Homage is Cass. Goth Glore is Cass. Grunge Revival's Cass. First Fits is Cass. Little Campers is not Cass. Little Campers is Build. Comfort Jeweler is Cass. Modern Menswear is Cass. Fashion Street is Cass. Inch on Arrival is Cass. Bust the Dust is Gameplay. It has Build By. It does not have Cass. Like it has like 4 or 5 vacuums. Throwback Fit is Cass. Business Chic is Cass. And Golden Years is Cass. So there's 1.5 build kits in there. So Little Campers. And then Bust the Dust is Gameplay. But the Build By is only vacuums. Make me love you. Why do I kind of like that there? So I get Little Campers and Bust the Dust, yeah. And also Bust the Dust, like you don't necessarily have to have it. It literally only has vacuums in it. Literally only vacuums. Why do I kind of like that there? Why do I kind of like the idea of putting like a fireplace there? Bust the Dust is controversial. It is controversial. Because it didn't work a lot when we first got it. I think it's always worked fine. Like I have dust off now. I just don't want to deal with it. I was gonna put vacuums in their shells. I put vacuums in my builds. I like putting vacuums in my builds. Fun fact. I think it's a fun thing to do. Fantastic place for high place. Honestly, I think it is too. To do is probably not gonna ruin the shell. True, unless you build a room that's only vacuums. I once did every room is a different pack, and I could only use the pack. I couldn't use any base game, and my living room was Bust the Dust. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. I don't know if I like these colors. I don't actually use the vacuum kit. I never see it put in builds. I use the vacuum sometimes when depending on how like cluttered and like detailed I'm doing a build, I will put them in there. I don't usually use them if I am doing gameplay because I don't want them to use it. Because I also have dust turned off so that the vacuums are functional. Like they don't do anything. So I also don't really need them to be functional. Mia, hello. That vacuum robot. There is the robot vacuum from Cats and Dogs. That is true. That also works with Bust the Dust. Super Manager doesn't need me again. I'm pretty much done for the day. Heck yeah. I don't know if I like this fireplace. I might get an actual fireplace. I do like the idea of a fireplace right there. I feel like a mid-century modern house. Like a mid-century house has a lot of fireplaces. Everything comes natural. Not that one. Go to The Sims. Heck yeah. That's a good one. It's kind of large, though. She's large and in charge, which is not a bad thing. I just don't know if I love it. We do have this one. I don't know if I like the look of that one. So we have like the freestanding one in the other room too. I kind of like the idea of a non-freestanding. Could go with like that, the like kind of like modern looking one. She's kind of fun. That's too old looking. Could throw a radiator. I don't like the colors of this one in this area with like the rug and everything. The large and in charge around here. True. Might not be a hot take because I know they're only $5.99, but when they're sales, I feel like kits should be $3.99. So kits are $4.99. Not $5. They're $5. But so it's $4.99. I agree the kits should be on sale. They should go on sale. But they're never gonna put kits on sale. The only time that kits have ever been on sale was they accidentally had a discount for the Cozy Kitsch. Not Cozy Kitsch. They had a Comfy Gamer on sale by accident if you used a creator code, and only if you use a creator code. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll put like a table here instead. Morgan, no, it's fine. I'm the one who knows the prices. I'm the one who's obsessive about and knows the prices. It's fine. I don't expect other people to know the prices of these games. Maybe I'll use this instead. Is that too much brown happening? Everything is so brown. Come gamer for DizzyMissLizzy. You did. Which, speaking of giveaways, I'm going to be starting the giveaway for Adventure Awaits this weekend / Monday. I'm going to be putting the giveaway together. So if you're looking to possibly win a copy of that, make sure you are following my Twitter, because I'll post it on there. I'll also post it in like Discord and stuff, which here's Discord if you guys aren't on Discord. I'll post it on Discord. I'll probably post it on my like Instagram and stories and stuff. But I don't normally post it on like my other social. Like, I don't put it like a feed post. Why am I putting a TV there? I only put like my feed posts and stuff on like Instagram and things. I don't know if I like this table here. Orange stuff might fit well there from Cozy Edge. See, I have one of those over here already. I don't know if I want to have another one of those just basically in the same room. The giveaways for the new pack. Adventure Awaits. This is good, though. Maybe I'll use the single pieces. You notice that when you paid over. No, you're all good. Don't worry. Because I still might use it, though. Because, like, it's good. That's too small. It's also my shell challenge. Like, what am I, like, it's not like it's for anything crazy. Like, it's not like I'm doing it for the gallery. Like, I don't know. I feel like I try to not overuse furniture too much in like rooms that are close to each other. Like, I would use this upstairs and also downstairs, but like I'm like usually try to like avoid overlapping furniture too much, but it's my shell. Who cares? I like the colors. I don't think I like it actually being in there though. I just don't think I like how it looks. What about like a shelf? Perfect. I gotta work it. Get it again till I get it right. Guys, Hannah Montana is such a vibe today. Just something about Hannah Montana that like makes my anxiety go away. I don't know about you guys, but it just makes me feel good. I love that. Again, I forgot how obsessed I was with this mudroom. I cluttered like my life depended on it. I love that. I hate when I overclutter a room and then I'm like, now I have to clutter everything else to the same level. Like when I do a shell challenge, I'm like, I have to do everything else to the same level, and I hate it's so annoying. We could have that like a buffet kind of thing. I do like that. Let me actually just search by Get Famous really fast. Because Get Famous has all the mid-century. I don't have an island. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. That's just a pedestal. What do we have? Piranha Pond. Oh, we have this. I do love using this in my mid-century builds. So other swatches? No, that's just that. I don't really like that. I think this is so cute. I just never use it. I don't think I like how angular the vase is on top of it. I think that's what bothers me with it. Oh, I know what to put here. Where is it? The record player. That's perfect. I mean, I'm living Discovery University, growing together, and so escape. Which one do you think I should get next? Ooh. I mean, if you do any gameplay, I'd say Discovery University. For building purposes, I'd say a Semi Escape or Growing Together. And for cast purposes, I'd say anything but Island Living. Although Island Living has bad cast, it's just like it's island cast. Like it's very much like cast meant for that pack, and I feel like it's not as usable as other stuff. 2.8. Now it's 2.9. 0.9. There we go. Just like a little bit bigger. I just want to be like still a feature, but like not too big. This is Island Living. I just don't like Island Living. I just don't like I just don't like a beach. I'm not looking forward to doing Island Living as our save file. University or going together. I love both of those. She has some fun lights in here. That's kind of cute for our kitchen. Should I do the silver? Yeah, I should do the silver. On my door. You guys, when we were at Sam's Club yesterday to get groceries, the playlist, whoever was in charge of the playlist, was so good. This is a mid-century modern build, Chelsea. Yeah. Let me look at lighting. Take over here. Actually, honestly, we should probably just use the cozy kitchen above here. Walking on sunshine. Whoa. Walking on sunshine. Whoa. So the Grange bedroom stuff, I thought I used a white swatch for the cabinets, but now it's looking lavender. What color it is for you? Grange mudroom. It's white. It's a white color. There's a pink, but it's a white color. It definitely will change based on like what your lighting is and stuff. So if it's something that has like a colored light, it'll definitely take on that color. We're just always blessing the James at Walmart and Sam's Club. I like specifically like the Sam's Club one was just a bop. Like Walmart is never usually that good, but like Sam's Club was a bop. My best mom says the Bernard playlist is favorite. Love that. Chelsea, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. It's such a soft lavender, which is not claimed by F1. Oh, went for white, yeah. So yeah, it's just the lighting that's causing that. Let's go for the black of that. That's cute. Maybe we'll put a pair of shoes over here. Make it look a little bit lived in. Let's do the black ones. I kind of want to put this on there. Have like a little key bowl. Oh, those are floating. Like life and death. I think life and death is fine. It's not something that I ever cared for to be put into the game. Like, it's not something I ever asked for. I never really asked for like funerals or like more expanse on death. I do think it's fun though. I do think it's fun to have funerals. And I think the world is really pretty. I don't use it a ton. I do mostly building. I just don't use the build buy all that often. It's just not one of my styles that I typically go for. I don't like that. But I think it's a good pack. I think it's really, really well made. And if it's something that you think you would like, it's a very good pack and it's definitely worth it. No, I need a little rug over here. This is really cute for like little welcome mat. When this build, one of my half wall paint gets deleted. It's so annoying. That's very annoying. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna do a building and I'm on the fence, especially because it still isn't 50% off. So if you don't think you love the building style, I will say like the build buy is beautiful and I think it's stunning. But I personally have a hard time building with it. But you can also see like my style of build. I do like very clean build style, design, interior design style, and also like I love like mid-century. I love doing mid-century. And it just doesn't fit my style of building. So if it doesn't fit your style of building 100%, I do think it can be hard to use because the colors are it's very dark gem tones. Like it's very dark, moody colors. So if you like a more bright, light color scheme, it's definitely not gonna have that for you. Even though the stuff in it is beautiful, like I said, it's a beautiful build buy. It's just not, for me personally, usable in my everyday builds. So that might be, if you like a lot of color and like bright colors, then it might not be for you as well. At least at this point, without it being more on sale. So that's my thoughts. It's great for high school. It was great for your high school. I almost called you Mateo for some reason. Shabin. It's funny because I run my decor is always all black, but in Sims I love bright builds, and that's so valid. That's so valid. Because like I also think my personal build style in The Sims is different than my personal build style and like my design style in real life. I have a very eclectic, not matchy in real life. Whereas in The Sims, I like symmetry. I like matchy. Like I love like a matching, like I love like a bedroom set in The Sims. I hate a bedroom set in real life. So I'm right there with you. So if you like the very bright builds, I would say maybe pass on it for now and wait till it's on a better sale. And maybe go for something else instead. If there's another pack that you're looking at, we can do that for a rug here. Nice on Mateo, Mateo, and that's his new name. Incredible. I like Life and Death, but I hardly usable buy. Yeah, like I said, it's a great pack and it has some beautiful stuff in it. It's just not usable for my personal style, at least. I'll go with that. I think that's fun. I love a patterned rug. I love a patterned rug. Okay, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get some bookshelves. Fabulous parties, even fabulous trash. Fabulous fashion, fabulous bling. Do you have those big ones? Like the modern pieces from Life and Death a lot. And like it's definitely great for like a modern build. I definitely agree with that. But I don't do a lot of modern builds. So if you do modern, it's also pretty good for modern. And I'm like, I want to look at Life and Death really fast. I just feel like I don't know what's in there right now. It's been so long since we had that pack, since I was like using this pack. I will say I do use some of the stuff a lot. I use this chair from Life and Death in every build, pretty much. If I have a desk, I'm gonna be using this chair. I also love like the bar stool. I also love the tub. The tub is so good. Like the bathroom set, incredible. But like I don't use the rugs very often. Like I don't use a lot of the clutter. I'll use the lamp sometimes. Sometimes I use like these lights. Sometimes I use like the grandfather clock. Or like the table, like the like coffee table kind of thing. But I feel like a lot of it I don't use very often. Yeah, the console table is nice. I like it a lot. Is this absolutely fabulous? I think we'll do these. No, you guys, High School Musical is such a jam. Like, what a bop, honestly. Where's Book Nook? I can see all the different pieces. I hate that not all the pieces show up in the section. We'll do like that. That's cute and cozy in there. Change some colors up so we have different book titles. There you go. Then phone lamp or book. What do y'all put in your nightstands on The Sims? Phone lamp book. Sometimes I'll put a plant, magazines, a mug, water bottle, debug handcuffs, lotion bottles, tissues, a clock, a radio, a speaker. I feel like those are the things I put on the nightstand. It's a teen room, but I love that for future use. Sometimes when I have a teen boy room, I'll put tissues in a bottle of lotion. Just for fun. But only for like a shell challenge, and usually it's for Bezo. That's when I usually put those things on a nightstand, is when it's a shell challenge specifically for Bezo. Because his two things are so funny. And it makes him blush. Last of the Past alarm clock always goes on my nightstand, but Morgan does not have those items. Yeah, I like that alarm clock as well. But like a radio is also a fun time. Let's get a cozy chair. Those are not mid-century. Let me get rid of this. I was always hating. Hey, I would hate on. I hate on the fact that you don't have those items, because like the event items, as much as the events are annoying and we don't love them, it's the items are good. The items are good. Do that. Start by mid-century. Again. Just pointed that you didn't do the events, and I can use them in your shells for you. I mean, you could, and it'll just be removed. Morgan, go always download the CC though. Not that it'll still delete them for like the shell, but if she wants them, I'm gonna CC. That's a good chair. How many chairs do I put over here? Hey, that follow, welcome in. So yeah, I put a lot of some goofy things on my nightstand sometimes. That match is disappointed. Yeah, that matches the dining table chairs. Love those. We can put like a fun rug color, like a rug with like color on it. A little hanging plant maybe in the corner, right there. Yeah, stop coming through the stairs. We have like a little mirror. I don't have any mirrors in this first floor. Nah, it's fine. We don't need a mirror. Like I'm like, oh, let me get a colorful rug, and I pick a brown rug. I'll see the orange one is good here. Maybe do the green. I don't have the green rug anywhere yet. I could make these match, although I don't know if these have a green swatch. Well, they do have a green swatch. I don't know if I like the green swatch. Honestly, I think the orange still looks nice with it. Not there. Get like a little table to go in between that maybe. The plant, because the tables are little. A little plant is always a good idea. I usually do the one from Greenhouse Haven. I get like this table. That's kind of tall. Simka, welcome back. I had a nice lunch. People say me Pirate's Booty and some pistachios. Delicious. What did I have for lunch? I had potato soup for lunch. I went to Sam's Club yesterday and I got some potato soup for my lunches this week, and it's delicious. I do think I want to put some more seasoning in it. Like I feel like it needs a little bit of spice. So tomorrow I probably put like some spicy stuff in it, like some red pepper flakes or something. But it's delicious. Lotion or staple on your nightstand. Love that for you, Mateo. Potato soup sounds good. It was good. It is a delicious soup. I also got stuff to make lasagna soup. So excited about that this week as well. Well, not this week. I got the stuff so I can make it whenever I feel like it, because it's a little bit warm for potato soup in here, or for like lasagna soup. Because like lasagna soup has to be like hot. Like I have to make it so like I'm gonna burn my tongue on it temperature, and it's not quite that cold yet. I don't know what kind of table to put here. I could just get another one of these. Basically, we have a second living room, which I feel like is definitely a thing. Lasagna soup, I'm sure. Yeah, it's literally lasagna, but soupy. I got the recipe from TikTok. I don't remember what the recipe is. I literally have a sticky note floating in my kitchen somewhere that has it all on there. And I think I have the video saved on TikTok, and I just will go find it every time I'm gonna go make it. I like make sure I have the ingredients. But it's literally like you're just making a little soup, but you just put a lot of liquid. Like you put like a thing of chicken broth in with it. So it's like you make the onion, like you cook an onion, then you cook up like the Italian sausage, and then you basically put like a can of sauce in a pot with those and a bunch of chicken broth, and then you let it simmer for a while to get hot, and then you put the lasagna noodles in there. You like break them up into small pieces. You put the lasagna noodles in there so that they cook in that soup liquid, and then you put in a bunch of cheese. And then you have lasagna soup. And it's delicious. It does get really thick. Like after the first day you make it, when you put it in the fridge, it gets really thick, and you usually want to add like a little bit extra liquid. But it's so delicious. What if I do instead of that? You can do 2 of these. But I love lasagna soup. When I find the recipe, I'll put in Discord. It's so good. And it's really easy, and it makes a lot of food. And I think it's honestly, it's on a rather cheap, like for, like it's on a cheaper end for a whole meal. That will have leftovers as well. Like it will have leftovers. Because it's just a lot of food, and it's delicious. That's cute. So, you prove out your talent ancestors. I don't know. I'm not gonna ask them. Couch is here. When the room is all done, I'm gonna send a picture to her. I would love to see. I'm so excited for your couches. I want a new couch so bad. Our couch is just old. We got it secondhand. Like we got it from some surfer dude, college student, in his little townhouse that his rich parents bought him in California. That they were getting rid of. It had no feet for some reason, and it was a nice like Ashley furniture couch. And it's just getting old now, and it's like broken a little bit, and I just want a better couch. and I just can't wait to have a house that I can have a better couch in. So if you guys want to help me buy a house, hang out so I can afford to buy a house. The more people that hang out all the time and just spend time in chat and follow and all those things, the more likely I can buy a house in the new year. So I'd appreciate that. Any lurks, always appreciated. And don't even have to like spend money. Like you don't have to like give me money either. Like it's just even just like being here helps so much because it shows companies that like I'm worth sponsoring and like that kind of thing. We have to have this phone. Chance to buy a house. Thank you, Lego. I want $250 with area code, so however much that gives you, love. I would have. It's a sale, so 7% of that. So how did I get here under my skin? But yeah, using my EA code as well, or if you like buy anything from Corsair, using my Corsair link. Also, if you guys have anything Corsair, if you use my link, I get commission, and then if you use my code Dizzy or code, I think it's code Lizzy, you get a discount. It's like a 10% discount. Which I had before this were 2 sleeper sofas from Big Lots that are like 10 years old and awful. My niece paid on the one for 17th time last week. Decided we were getting new ones, and she's not allowed to sleep on the new ones. So valid. When I get new couches, I'm gonna be like, we're not allowed to eat on the new couches. Because the amount of coffee I've spilled on this couch is insane. It's insane. Okay. Bring this out a little bit. There we go. I love them all being on here. Oh, I love the orange. I also called it green. I love the orange one. That's so cute. What else do we have from the like events? Event rewards. So like the throwback items. I'm gonna buy some stock right now, but I might have to look at Corsair. Corsair got some good stuff going on. There's also gonna be some new releases soon, I think. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but it's good. The tables are from Tiny Living. And it's the same table. I just shrunk one down, and kind of tucked it in there to make like a little nesting table. I kind of want to like have Bella Goth milk out. It's like, why not? But yeah, Corsair has some good stuff coming on, and going on, and just in general, but also possibly some new stuff coming soon. They released this like really cool like extra monitor thing that I never even got a chance to like really look at because it was sold out before it was even like I really even saw it. But it was like basically like you could like connect it and like you could use it as like another monitor. It was like a small one. It was like a rectangle. And it was so cool. And I was like, I kind of want that. It was so neat. I don't know if having an alarm clock on there makes sense. Honestly, I'm not gonna put anything on there because I don't want to tool it down. It's annoying. All right. Honestly, I'm satisfied with being our first floor. I don't really need to, it doesn't need to like do crazy in the like middle areas. Very Corsair stuff. I like my Corsair stuff too. These are I use these Corsair headphones. The Virtuoso Pro RGB. Hello? Clang, clang, Anon! Ding, 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 Anon, thank you for 5 gifted subs! That's so kind of you! That's so kind of you. If anyone here got a sub, and even our friend Sydney got a sub, that's so kind. If anyone here got a sub, and you, make sure you say thank you to Anon, that's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. And I'll have a wheel spin. I also have, I'm using it. I have like 3 or 4 Corsair keyboards now. Someone else to get a house. I wouldn't need to get a house. I'm using this one. I don't know which one this is. Does it say on the back? I don't know. It's the K70 Pro TKL. And I really like it. And it comes with I don't know where I put it because I moved it. But it comes with a magnetic wrist rest. I just use my Amazon one. I don't use that one, but it's honestly a very nice wrist rest. This keyboard is disgusting. This is the keyboard I have. I also have the Maker set. I think I don't think the Maker's a number. I don't remember. I'm terrible at remembering what things are. But I also have the Maker. The Maker's nice. It's really heavy. By the Maker, and then I have another one. I don't remember what it's called though. It's the one that you get from the custom lab. Bimka, thank you for the save. The keyboard's everything. It's a nice keyboard. It is wired, so if you don't like a wired keyboard, it is wired and only wired. Which honestly, I kind of want what I really want is I want a wireless. This is I think it's like an 85% keyboard, so it doesn't have like a numpad. I want one that's like I want a full size keyboard that's white, that's also wireless, and I don't know if Corsair makes one of those yet, and it's making me kind of sad. How much we are to just we know how much we need to raise for you. It depends on if it's inhabitable. Kind of depends. Nay!
Stop! I could have dropped my
Nay, my croissant! Nay, I dropped my croissant! Leave the 1,000 biddies! What are you doing? Also, Morgan with the 40 biddies. I missed saying that. Thank you for that one. Thank you. Houses here range from anywhere from like 250,000, but they're usually water or fire damage, and they're full gut jobs, and they're even not even like usually those are not even that cheap. That's like a really rare to get that cheap. Sometimes you can maybe find something for that, but it's like the smallest thing. It's probably the same price I've ever heard. Bimka with 100 biddies. And then like the upper range is like $2 to $3 million. So to get at least 100 to get an emote, that's true. You need 100 biddies at least to get an emote. So be free, but I'm sad because I already have a level 2 emotes. Hey, it's okay. Morgan's trying to get a level 1 emote, is what it was. But I think we're kind of going for like, I think right now with our budget and like what we're projecting our savings to be and everything is like within like right around like the 400K range of houses, which is not a lot. Like it's kind of like, unless you get really lucky and get a good deal, it's not a lot of house. I'm gonna say we can start a GoFundMe for you, but I almost said we can start an OnlyFans. We can start an OnlyBeans for Gimbal. I keep telling Gimbal to get a job, and he won't. Okay, this is our first floor. I think it could be something, but I don't know. It's a shell challenge. I don't care. We're gonna do the upstairs now. Put that in there. I don't have a bathroom down here yet. I might grab the same floor for our bathrooms up here, which are both literally 3 tiles, 3 by 2. But yeah, so I think we're like based on our savings and like what we're projecting our savings to be at the beginning of the year, I think we can we can kind of afford like a 400K depending on what interest rates are at that time. That is really like a big thing, and apparently interest rates are going down right now, which is great. We love to see it, but the more money we can save, though, the better. And being mad at Gimbal for not pulling his weight and being proud of him for being king. That's real. That's so real. What color to make our hallway up here? I'm thinking green. I'm feeling green. Need to move soon so we can cross it off with the bingo card. I don't think it's gonna happen this year, but speaking of bingo card, I've been meaning this for 12 years. We need to go to our bingo card. You guys, I've had this up for literally so long. What do you think is to cross off on our bingo card? Robin! Leave the gift sub to Gwendy's. That's so kind of you. What are you guys doing? Why are we hype training? We're 2 subs away from getting a double, 2 wheel spins though. We're also only 20 subs away from our sub goal of doing a TwitchCon IRL stream. And we're almost halfway to our bit goal as well. Got off the hype train. Well, that's so kind of you. But going over to our bingo board really fast. This is our bingo card. If you're on TikTok, this is our bingo card we made at the beginning of the year. / they did last year. We need something to cross off, which is really exciting because so you see down here. This one down here. This one needs crossed off. Which means we have a bingo! Good luck to be DizzyMissLizzy stream. You could be. You could be on my stream. I need to get like a line now. Like cross it all off. So we can cross off our bingo. I feel like I should make it like a color. I don't know. We'll do that right now. So we have a bingo! What does bingo mean? Nothing. There's no prize for a bingo. But we got a bingo. So now all we have left is 5K on Twitch, which we are at 6.2K. 5K on YouTube, which we're at 3.6K. So collabing with The Sims. We'll see if that happens or not. So switch will be crossed off. Yeah, we can go over that next. And then we need, so new stream room. I don't think it's gonna happen today, but it's okay. Or this year. A monthly variety stream, which that's kind of be crossed off at the end of the year. Twitch partner hasn't happened yet, but who knows? Do something cool at TwitchCon. So this includes a panel, streaming from TwitchCon, like through an IRL stream, or through like streaming with Corsair, or like doing something like that, or like doing something sponsored, or like whatever, something cool at TwitchCon. 5K on Insta. We're at like 4.2K on Instagram, I think. Dizzy Inc., which is me registering as a business. Doing a 12-hour stream, which we'll do a 12-hour stream, I promise, Once we get meds situated and everything, we'll figure it out. And then new emotes, which we got a new emote. So we have to cross that off too. So we cross off our new emote because we got the Dizzy emote. So we're getting close. We're getting close. And the things we've crossed off are crafting stream, my Sims wish comes true, which is business and hobbies. I go to therapy. 100K raise on Tiltify. Sims speedrunning. New game fixation, which is all of them, honestly. Collabing with someone new. Who did we collab with? Sarah. We collabed with Sarah for the thing. What's it called? The Rivals. Doing a real sponsorship, which was I've done a few now this year. YouTube partner, we got that recently. Stardew stream, I streamed Stardew once already. I play The Sims 1. Is that what it says? Play The Sims 1, which we did because they re-released it. Camp Dizzy 2025, building with CC, and then new emotes are the ones that are crossed off. So that's our bingo board. Again, there's no like a prize for doing it. If we do something, if we get a blackout, which I can't imagine we would, we'll do something crazy. Because that would be crazy if we got a blackout. Because like the things that we have on the thing are, I would have to move, and I would have to get Twitch partner, which neither of the two we're very close to right now at all. So and we keep getting farther and farther away from Twitch partner, so that would take a while to get there. But it's fine. I'm also coming to terms with the fact that I'm not going to be partnered this year for TwitchCon, but it's okay. Also, thank you for the hype train, you guys. I really appreciate that. And then Bimka, thank you for the giant emote. Thank you for the giant axolotl. It's a very good one. If we got a blackout, we need a disco pizza PJ party like in kindergarten. I mean, would you expect me to buy all pizza? Because like that feels like a lot of work for me. I don't know if I could get everyone pizza. You'd all have to provide your own pizza, I think. I also do this like yellow or like the red. Why do I not hate the red walls? BYOP. Okay, perfect. It's like, oh, I kind of like that dark green. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. We need to get some doors. But yeah, if we get a blackout, it would be crazy to get a blackout before the end of the year. Because again, like I said, we're not anywhere near close to partner. Numbers are crazy right now, which is honestly like, and I don't even know why. And I have to be like, to be completely honest with you, I have definitely been struggling mentally with streaming a little bit and not being interested in it right now. My pizza show and tell me what kind of pizza we got. That'd be fun. But like with numbers and everything that's just been down and like it's not something I have control over. But like it's still like discouraging when things just aren't going like the way I want them to. I'll be honest, it's definitely it's making me feel like I don't want to stream right now a lot of the times. Telling me you can't coordinate ordering pizza for us all at the same time all over the world. SMH, no. I mean, I probably could. I just couldn't afford it. Goblin can make us all pizza. Goblin can make us pizza ahead of time and send it to all of us in the mail. Every day. Nice. How am I putting a shower in here? A custom shower. Who cares if there's windows in front of the shower? Not my Sims. Gonna use our voices and scream out loud. That doesn't have a dark brown. You can use this one then. I would miss you, but you need to do take care of yourself. I mean, I'm not gonna stop streaming. I've just been kind of sharing that like I've been feeling very discouraged from streaming because nothing seems to like in terms of like numbers is going my way. Like I like stream views, if you haven't noticed, they're down crazy. And I don't know why. I would love to know why. I don't get to know why usually. And I don't know if it's just because of like the summer or if it's because of I did something or I said something that people didn't like and no one told me that they didn't like it, and so I can't do anything to like fix it or change it or apologize or whatever. So I just don't know like what's going on. But it's fine. It's just it's how it is. It's part of it. It's also like because it's going down, I'm like, well, I might as well start doing other stuff. So I'm like really kind of thinking about doing a lot more variety in the near future. You might see some Minecraft in the future. I'm like, I kind of want to maybe start doing some Minecraft streams. Possibly, and like get back more into Minecraft. And like just more cozy games, and like just do more variety. And like kind of just play whatever I'm feeling like it, / going with like the trends. So like playing like Water Park Simulator, because like everyone's playing that right now. Like if I wouldn't play it, like I would just play it. I don't like this toilet. I like this toilet. So I don't know. We might see a lot of non-Sims right now, like in the near future, because I just like I don't know. I haven't been feeling The Sims. I just really haven't been feeling The Sims a lot recently, and I don't know if it's because of my mental health, if it's because I'm burnt out, if it's because I don't like The Sims right now, or like why I'm not vibing with The Sims right now, but I'm just not. I see a lot of stuff non-Sims. I do love variety. I'm glad. Been obsessed with the hotel lately. I haven't played it, but I have it downloaded, I think. Because Makoto has it and we have the family sharing, so I can use her stuff. I don't love this bathroom, but it's fine. Does it age with Sims? True. I also like haven't taken like a long break from The Sims since I started streaming. Like the longest break I've taken from The Sims is like when I've just taken a break from streaming, which was when I had moved, like when we were moving. I really didn't play The Sims much. So like I haven't had a break from The Sims since then. Not that I've wanted a break, but I'm like now I'm like maybe I do want some sort of break from The Sims. There's the reason I brought. So she's basically your drug dealer. Makoto keeps buying games, which makes it so that I can play games, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it, but I'm also like Makoto, stop spending your money on all these games. But it's just also being gifted games, which means I'm getting gifted games. You know what? I like that for our bathrooms. Our bathrooms don't need to be like crazy mid-century, because like what is a mid-century bathroom anyway? Like, no, there's not really a mid-century bathroom. Out of there. I'm gonna duplicate this basically. But I like a lot of games I want to play. That I'm like I've had a lot of games where I'm like, do I want to play this on stream or like do I want to play this on my own? And I'm like, cause I genuinely I think I enjoy playing games on stream more than I enjoy playing them by myself at this point. I just think it's so much more fun to play games with my friends, with you guys hanging out. Question: I've heard of people saying they're partner push, but I don't know what that means other than going for partner. Is that there really specific things? So there's nothing like specific. Like there's not like you like not like a setting that you're partner pushing, like anything like that. If that's what you're kind of thinking. But partner pushing is basically when you tell your community and tell the internet, and you're like, hey, we're close to getting the partner numbers, the numbers for partner, and we are going to partner push. So it's basically saying, hey, I'm looking for extra support in this time. And you're asking for people. It's kind of a way to be like, oh, hey, send raids over to my way. Share stream with your friends, lurk in the streams more, like that kind of thing. A lot of people will do it when they're not even close to doing partner. The best time to do it is if you're like maybe like within like 3 or 4 average for partner. But the thing with partner pushing is that it takes a long time, because once you get the numbers for partner, Twitch has been very open about what they look for when they accept people as partner, and they've been very open in saying that they recommend that you don't apply until you have 2 solid months where your average is 75 viewers or more. A thing to save. So people do partner pushing to kind of for those months to keep them above that so that they don't dip too far below that average to affect anything. Recall, I'm pretty sure they had to be put on hold before I even answered. Bro, they called you. Why were you on hold? That's crazy. I don't know if that does it answer your question, Morgan. I'm not sure if I answered that like thoroughly. But it's basically people just saying, hey, I'm working towards partner and I'm asking for more support, basically. And it's kind of like putting out in the void to tell people that like, hey, send me raids, recommend people to my stream, lurk in my stream if you can, like have it up in the background, all that sort of stuff. I don't know if we would ever partner push, to be honest. Robin, have a great time at the movies. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you on Monday, hopefully. I say you probably have to apply for partner. I thought it was like affiliate. No, you have to apply for partner. There's like a whole application. Like you can be denied. Typically you're only denied based on numbers and based on like stats and all of that. Like you're not going to necessarily get denied based on what you say, because like there's definitely like there's like essay questions, not like essay, but like there's questions like there's like some like paragraph sentence like they're expecting you to like give them like blurbs and like it's kind of like explaining who you are and like why you deserve a partner, like just things like that. So you have to apply for partner. I always do it as one of a few streams and other tabs looking in the back, focusing on some of the smaller streamers I follow, love boosting watchers even if I'm not active. Yeah, and that's something that's so appreciated. Is when people are lurking in stream, even if you're not active in chat. The only thing is that now that Twitch, unfortunately, it seems like that like not something like they have changed how they're counting viewers because of bot accounts. So it's very possible, it's not confirmed, it's not denied though, that they are only counting viewers who have been active in chat. They don't count lurkers unless there's something done in chat. So there's that. I don't know if that's like our situation. But like that's definitely a thing that people are saying is happening. And like is a possibility of having happened. So if you're looking places, it's always good to maybe say something, be like hello, or like do at least a command lurk or something like that. what about just people don't like chatting? Exactly. Like that's the basically making them obsolete. It's dumb. So much more motivated to build when I'm streaming, but when I do it alone, I give up real quick. I'm kind of the same way. I think it's just more fun to do stuff when you're on stream, and like I just really enjoy doing stuff on stream over doing it on my own. I think it's so much more fun because I have you guys to hang out with and chat with and like to play off of. And I always think my builds that I do on stream are better than my builds off stream because I have you guys to work off of. It's kind of ridiculous because so many people like just not people say doesn't mean they aren't there. Exactly. I talk too much today. I get distracted. Hang out with my friends. Exactly. Like it's truly just hanging out. Like we're just hanging out. We're hanging out. We're partying. We're having a good time. Honestly, these bathrooms are not vibing. I'm like I don't care about these bathrooms all that much. But yeah, it's really dumb what they're doing with viewer count and the fact that they're also like not even doing a thing for like discoverability because discoverability on Twitch is absolute crap. Which is why I've been kind of being like, oh hey, if I do something funny, like take a clip of it so I can post on my socials. Because I'm like trying to maybe put more stuff on my socials, but I also don't like editing clips for socials. Like I just don't like editing for like clips. I just don't like editing my clips. I don't like they also never do well. I only have ever had a few clips do well, and it's been one. The clip that's the biggest clip that's done well is not even from a clip from a stream. It's from was from a YouTube video about business and hobbies, and I was freaking out that we're getting multi-purpose lots, and I was like crying over it, and everyone was like, "Why are you crying?" And people were being mean to me, so it wasn't even like a positive thing. People were just being mean. And so it's like I'm like, oh, like I'll be like, hey, clip that, because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll edit it and post it. I just haven't gotten around to actually doing that, you know. Answered, then was told music, and the lady picked up as if I called her. I said, yes, someone called me from here, and she said, oh, probably about so and so, and I said no. Like I answered the call, and then it held, and you picked up. That's so weird, Sunny. What is up with that? People are crazy. All right, I don't care about these bathrooms. I streamed the other day, and it was very embarrassed, but everyone was so kind. I've cried on stream before, not a lot, but I've cried on stream before. People are so mean on TikTok. It's a scary place. It is a scary place. But like I've been trying to try and make more TikTok content because my streams are like there's no discoverability. Like streams haven't been doing well. Like to be in all honesty, like they've been doing well. I also don't feel like my streams haven't been good. Like I also feel like I'm not doing a good job at streams. Like I feel like my streams aren't good. They're not engaging enough. They're not entertaining enough. Like I feel like I haven't been doing my best on streams, but I've also been going through it with mental health and physical health and just all of that. So like I feel like I'm doing my best, but I also feel like I'm not doing my best. I hang up on mine because I'm not going to forever say hello. That's so valid, Mipka. Back into our stream, she was crying, and I was like, stream over? Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm like gonna try to maybe put stuff on like TikTok and Instagram. And if you guys see those kind of things, like if you see me posting socials, like posting, like honestly, you guys interacting with stuff on socials is one of the best ways you guys can help. And like simply like liking, sharing, commenting, and like reposting if that's like an option on whatever socials. Like following all my platforms and everything, because like that's one of the best ways to like help grow all of my platforms just in general. Because also my platforms, like my other socials, have not been doing well either because they're just nuking all my views. I think I ever stream on TikTok. People come into us another stream all the time and get me. Yeah, people are awful. I feel like streams haven't changed at all, though. Like I haven't noticed a difference. I get you're struggling mentally, but I don't feel like it's translated over stream. Well, that's good. That makes me feel better. But I just feel like I haven't been like my best self on stream in a way. Also, I don't think I have a socials command anymore. It's each individual one. Or you can go to my beacons, which is linked / all my socials are linked on on all of my socials. I think I took away the socials command because it was just too long and too much. This is gonna be the master bedroom, like the primary bedroom. What bed should we do? We could go like full mid-century with this guy. And I like that blue. Actually, we're gonna do that. I think the blue is nice. We could took off was the most boring week of my life. I'm so sorry. I will say that was great for my mental health though. It was so good for my health, my brain. It was such a nice break. Like I really needed that. Could I do the blue under there? Does the other one have a blue? Does this have a blue? I think this does have a blue. Let's go for an ads in a second. I also, now that I'm feeling better, I also really want to start having longer streams again. Just not like planned longer streams, but just like being open to doing streaming longer. I'm glad you were able to get that break. I was too. Near off everything valid. I'm just happy they took it off. I'm just saying, oh yeah, I know, Sam. I know. You're not saying that like you were upset that I was taking the stream off. I know exactly what you mean. Don't worry. And I was trying to make it sound like you guys were you were upset that I wasn't streaming. But I'm just saying, like, I'm very glad I took that break though. I'm very glad I took that break. Um, I do feel like it may have thrown me off my groove a little bit, but I also feel like my groove was lost anyway, so who knows. I just really find my groove, and I'm like really looking forward to TwitchCon for that reason, because TwitchCon always makes me feel so excited to make things and make content, and like I just haven't felt motivated to make content recently. Like it just hasn't really felt like right. And I feel like none of my ideas are what I want to be making, so I've just been like struggling with that too. Circle rug made work, maybe so square in the room. I don't think we don't have very good circle rugs. Is one of the things about circle rugs is that most of them are bad, and I don't think any of them will fit this style. Unfortunately, I think a circle rug would honestly fit really fun in here. I don't think we have anything that would match very well. We also run ads. I do think I want to stay on late today. I want to stay on longer, so we're gonna stick around and hang out. So get yourself a snack, a drink, should you like to do all those things. Take a break, take your meds if you're not taking your meds, if you haven't taken them yet, or if you take your medication or your vitamins. Drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water, and I'm just gonna drink some drinks during this break. Enjoy some more on stream. TikTok, thank you for hanging out with us. We are actually gonna end on TikTok though, so thank you for joining us. We will see you on Monday probably. Otherwise, you can come join us over on Twitch. It's linked in my bio. It's DizzyMissLizzy _ on there as well. It's the same username, much better experience. And we're gonna play some games over here during our break, and I will see you all on Monday on TikTok and Twitch. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Goodbye TikTok. See you in Twitch in a minute. Good job, you guys. Morgan, Lena, and Kimberly on that level. That last one was hard. The last one was hard. I hope you had a nice break though. I sat here and drank coffee and looked at Twitter for a little while. Which should probably stop looking at Twitter. I was telling my therapist yesterday how bad it is for mental health, but I haven't stopped looking at it. But it's fine. It's fine. So we're just gonna keep looking at Twitter and pretend it's not bad for my mental health. In terms of walls for this, we go for a blue. Not that blue. But that's the same color as like the sheet. I don't know if that's it though. Will this tell me like what walls and how we have that's mid-century? Gosh, 15 minutes away. Heck yeah, that's so exciting. There's always like the worst wait time though, is like when it's so close that you could like see it almost. Too excited. I'm so excited for you. Some dog says those blue wood stripes with the wood. I don't know if I want to go for like a wood paneling though. Maybe we'll look. Cats and dogs. This one? I mean like one of these ones. Or like these ones. I started appointments Wednesday and I could not be more hyped. That's exciting. Some of the wood from downstairs behind the headboard. That could be kind of fun. I never think about putting wood paneling in a bedroom. But so after picking up these couches online and yesterday, I realized, we got it ordering. We didn't even sit on it, so I have no idea if it's comfy. Oh no! Well, hopefully they'll be comfy. Hopefully they'll be the most comfy couches you've ever sat on. I want to buy a couch so badly. Like, I was talking about our couch, but I'm like, I want to like go find a couch and like pick out a couch basically so that I know which one I want when we move. But I'm also like, I don't know what style it's gonna be. Dab! Welcome in! Hi, Raiders! Dab! I didn't realize you were streaming early today. Welcome in! Hi, Raiders! Welcome in! How are you guys doing? Dab, it's so lovely to see you. It's so lovely to see you. How are you doing? How was your stream? What are you guys getting up to? I assume you were playing some Sims. But I'd love to know what you were getting up to. I also just realized my hair's like looking funky. What's it doing? Also, you can't see my hair today because of my headphones, but look how cute it is. I put in little buns. I haven't done this very much in the very, very long time because this is how I used to wear my hair for Costco when I worked at Costco. I would braid it into like braid it and then like put in little buns because it was easier to put in like the hairnets. And I was like got trauma from my hair being this, but like look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. But welcome in everyone. Warlord, welcome in. Dab, of course, hello. Simternal, welcome in. How are you doing? Bex, welcome in. Hello. I said same for a trip tomorrow. So early stream so I can spend the night packing. Fun. Where are you going? Like, what kind of trip is it? What kind of trip are you doing? That's very exciting. I am like kind of like I really want to go on a trip, but I'm so excited for TwitchCon. Like that's the best trip I have. I'm so excited. Speaking of, I need to sign up for what's it called? TSA pre-check. I need to sign up. I keep forgetting, and every time I think about it, I'm not in the room. Like I'm not in a place where I can go look it up or like sign up for it. So I need to do that. I'm so cute. Thank you. But that's so fun. I hope you have such a great trip, and I hope you had a great stream. This event is really messy wedding, and I love it. I love that. I love when a messy event is messy wedding. Going to Boston. Oh my gosh, you'll be so close to me. So close to me in Jersey. I've never been to Boston. I would like to go to Boston at some point because we can easily we can hop on a train and be there in a few hours. And I think it'd be fun to go to Boston. But I hope you have such a good time in Boston. That'll be so fun. And like the weather is gonna be so nice as well. So I went to Ashley Furniture after dinner once we started dating and we started planning our future home, and I felt like it was Roman Sample. It was my favorite date ever. So cute. I love that, Lena. We built a house for a criminal. Fun! I love your whole series of building houses for different careers. I think that's such a fun series. Bria, welcome in. Never been either. First time. That's so exciting. Junior PSP check. Nice. I haven't to do that. There's literally World Trade Center is like a big train hub. And there's literally a desk there that you can go to like do any like all the in-person stuff that you need to go to like show them your ideas and everything. Because like you can do the online stuff and you take the online stuff to them to like get all confirmed. And it's like so easy, and I just haven't gotten to do it yet. Every time I'm there, I'm like, oh, I need to go do that, and then I forget. I hearing fun. It's such a fun concept, and I'm like, I think starting a build series would be really fun. Because I'm like, I'm getting burnt out from doing my save file, but it's fine. We're taking a break from it. We're working on other things. Like I love a good build series. I put a small Swiss on this area, but it might be nice for flights back. See, I fly out of Newark and LaGuardia and JFK. So I also just have anxiety. I also hate taking off my shoes / just dealing with all the stuff with TSA. I'm like, it should be so much nicer. And it's a tax deduction. It's a business expense. So it's basically free. The government's paying for it for me. People have had me I mean, had a pop event to do it, which made it super easy. Oh, that's really nice. I love that. But Dab, if you need to leave a lurk, right, and take care of yourself, do anything that you need to go do after stream, take just make self-care, go get some packing done. I love packing. I'm about to start making my packing list of TwitchCon already. Like, I just love a good time to pack. I love packing things. It's so fun. But have a good time packing. I hope we get it all done. And we have a fantastic trip as well. I really appreciate you sending the buddies over here as well. And if anyone's new, my name is DizzyMissLizzy. I'm a variety streamer with a majority of Sims. I also play other games like Stardew Valley and Paley and Night and things like that. So the NFC has 3 airports. It doesn't. Newark's in New Jersey. New York has 2 airports. Like 2 airports of the city. And then there's also Teterboro, which is technically in New Jersey, but that's primarily for private planes. Next is because we're near Canada and includes safe recheck and global entry. That is really nice. Of course, Illy is to you as well, Dav, and have a good time packing. Airport made it so no one has to take their shit off anymore. I think that's a thing now, just in general, but I still like I don't have to take off like my belts or like take out stuff out of my bag and all that. Like it's also a shorter line. I just have anxiety about lines in airports, so I just want it. I also just want it because I can pay. Like it's free. When I go to NYC, I fly into Newark. Yeah, Newark is considered a New York airport in terms of like when you're choosing an airport to fly into. So like, you can either choose like a specific airport, you can just choose New York, and it'll give you one of the 3. I've been flying out of Newark the last several flights that I've taken because it's easier to get to than LaGuardia and JFK. So the only reason I go to LaGuardia is because Spirit flies out of there. Spirit doesn't fly out, not Spirit. Southwest does not fly out of Newark. So if I want to take Southwest, which I don't want to take Southwest Newark because they're doing stupid stuff, I just fly out of Newark. It's just easier. But Raiders, I have a quick raid video to show you guys at the stream. But today we're working on my shell challenge. That I told chat last month. Our goals, we have a sub goal and a sub goal and a bit goal every month. So last year our sub goal was to do a shell challenge, and then the bit goal was to finish the shell challenge for Lizzie to finish it. So I have to finish it. I haven't finished my own shell challenge in forever, so we're working on my own shell challenge right now. And I'm having a good fun with it though. We're doing mid-century and it's a lot of fun. So I'll show you that in a second. But here is the raid video.
Get your bush ready. It's time to lick.
Everything is fine. Why is it triplets? I forgot about this. I'm gonna send a test alert. Don't be alarmed. I got alarmed. Did I get a strike? Please someone take a screenshot. Ah! Blink twice if you're an alien. Is that a spark plug in your pocket or are you just happy to see me? Ah! Stop playing with your balls. That was not how I should have said that. Stop playing with your soccer ball. Ah! That's a clown. That's my son. So I need to drink water and touch grass. Fish, 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 fish. Not a pomegranate. Fish. Ah! I got it! Community lots are not my forte. Oh, we're being burglarized again! There's another one! I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Again, at Raiders, welcome, and I'm so happy you're all here. So, like I said, we are working on our shell challenge right now. The shell challenge, it's due next Monday, so if you're looking for a shell challenge to work on, it's not too in-depth. It's a rather simple one, but we're doing tours on the 22nd. It's a rather simple one. It's roofed for your convenience if you like to have it roofed. It's optional. This is my build. I've gone mid-century. Thank you, follow. I appreciate that. United sucks. See, I am now a United flyer because I now have a United credit card. So I get some perks because they had the best credit card deal options for me. So I'm flying Delta, not Delta, United. But I also had like decent like United experiences recently because I've every time I've gone to St. Jude the last few years, it's always been through United. Like that's the flights that they have available. So it's honestly it's been nice. You're still here. I didn't think I'd make it before you were done. We are still here. I'm feeling really good right now, so we're gonna stay on until I feel like getting off. Slash maybe when we finish the build. I did hey, it goes back to like 10-50 years, so it's probably outdated. That's so valid. So this is our shell. The exterior, like the back is not finished, but the interior is almost finished. This is our first floor. We have like a nice little like living room over here. It's definitely on the emptier end, but honestly I don't care that much. We have a little like living room over here, a little kitchen, and then we have a little like reading nook, second living room kind of thing. And then upstairs, we're working on the bedroom, the primary bedroom. We have 2 bathrooms up here, 2 en suites. And we're just working on the bedroom right now, so we're just kind of figuring out like what colors are gonna be. Um, and that's the vibes right now. So I'm so glad you're all here. And again, if you're interested to do the shell challenge, the shell info is right here. But we're talking about flights. We're talking about flying and TSA pre-check. I was talking about TSA pre-check, and now we're just talking about flying, in general. But yeah, so I've been flying United recently, just because that's what play or St. Jude has given me and like provided. And also it's been fun experience. This is cool. Like, isn't it a nice one? It's from Strangerville. I kind of want this with the trim. This is the one with the trim. I don't know if I like the trim though. I wish it was a smaller trim. What about custom windows? We do have some custom windows. I love a custom window. Just look at how good that looks from right there. Like, ugh, looks so good. Obsessed. It's also not centered. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. On the it says on the My Gallery. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Is this considered Japanese mid-century too? No, this is not Japanese whatsoever. Is that a serious question, or are you trying to be funny? Or are you being sarcastic / humorous, or is that a serious question? I don't know if I like this wallpaper. It's not really mid-century to me, but it's okay. What does the game say is a mid-century dresser? Mid-century. It was a question? Okay. No, it's not Japanese. It's just mid-century. I do love this dresser. There's no like blue swatch, although I have a yellow in it. No, but the yellow kind of looks nice. Is the yellow and the blue too much? I'll just do the white. Also, the black is nice though too, but it just doesn't match. But I like this dresser a lot. I also have this one. This will match the bed. It's like that'll match. Actually, I don't know if it has a matching swatch. That's kind of a matching swatch, but like not quite. That's the matching swatch. I think we'll go with that one then. I do love when my furniture matches. I love a matching set in The Sims. In real life, no, I don't like a matching set, but in The Sims, I do. Do I do a matching table to go with that then? No, I don't need a matching table. Gotta get a plant. I do love that. But I also love the rubber plant, so we'll do that one right here. And then maybe we'll put like a mirror in this section too. But yeah, I'm so excited to go to TwitchCon though, you guys. Like, I just decided to like travel and like do something and like see my friends and like do business and like feel like I'm working and like go on my work trip. Because this is my work trip, you know? This is my yearly work trip that I go on. So I'm very excited to like travel. So it seems to have some Japanese influences, but maybe I'm mistaken. It's not really. Not really, not intentionally. I do feel like I do think that mid-century and Japanese styles have some similarities, but not like I'm not intentionally doing Japanese. But they do have some similar characteristics. But they're not like inherently like super similar. Look at that. I kind of like that. Talked behind the mirror. That's cute. That color. Maybe we'll put something on the wall. I think that's like horizontal. There. Oh, that's like fits above there perfectly. I like that one too. That's nice. Okay. Kind of like little clutter do we have to put on here? What do I always struggle to put stuff on a dresser. What do you guys usually put on a dresser? Especially when the dresser is like not like it's a taller dresser. What do you guys usually put on a dresser? So like with a short dresser, I'll sometimes use it as like I'll put books on it. I'll put some plants, maybe a candle. Like it's a tall dresser, so it's not like you're using it as like a surface too much. A basket. Picture frames. And yeah, we'll do a plant for sure. Put that basket on there. I don't love that though. Tissues. I usually do tissues on more like my nightstand. I don't feel like any of these baskets. That's actually kind of a cute basket to put up here. For you, watch, books, candles, glasses, picture frames, and jewelry. See, I often don't want to like I have a lower dresser, but like a taller dresser, I feel like I don't want to put that stuff on here a lot of times. Let's get a candle. Never ends. I love. With that, and let's get a frame, like a picture frame. It's the way it is. I wish it's harder or easier to find the like picture frames that go on like a table because like these. And, like we have some more with like new packs. Maybe I'll try framed because they don't look like they're called framed art. That's not. No, it's just those ones that are called framed. Let me look at Cozy Kitsch. Not Cozy Kitsch, Comfy Gamer. Comfy Gamer. It has one. See your colors. We can do like one of the little flower ones, maybe. Although I don't know if I like that with the. We have a painting up there too. No, don't do that. It's also the primary bedroom, so we need to keep that in mind. This is more for like adults. I put that on the nightstand instead. I feel like it's just like too much. I feel like my dresser is just a little tall for that. Professional with work. Heck yeah, Mia! Time for gaming. Speaking of gaming as well, we were talking about this earlier. We're gonna be getting on Palia. Not on stream, it'll be an after stream. Like an after stream, maybe like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Probably no earlier than 7:30. Eastern time, so in like it's 4:15 right now, so in a few hours. We'll be getting on Palia, and I'll do a ping in Discord. I'll at everyone and say that I'm gonna be getting on Palia at this time. If anyone wants to join us, we're gonna have a cooking party because there's a bunch of stuff for the new bulletin board system. Like the bulletin board class that we are gonna that needs cook. You need to cook a bunch of stuff, and it's some of the more advanced recipes that have some more niche ingredients, so they are hard to come across. So I think we can do this together as a group, and it will make it easier for us to cook everything. So we're gonna do that tonight. If I finish my work, I can join. Yes, Kimberly, make sure you. I would love if you would join us. And anyone's welcome to join. And then, I mean, I'll probably be up. So I'll probably be on there for a while. After we cook it, we can like do more stuff after we cook. But anyone's welcome to join for as long as, or as little as you want. We'll be cooking on my plot. I don't like this actually. I don't like the colors. Probably no earlier than 7:30. It's not gonna be until after Makoto gets off stream. It also depends on when husband and I have dinner and when I feel like getting back on. Especially because I'm streaming a little bit later today. It just kind of depends on the vibes. But no earlier than 7:30. Oh, did she cancel? Okay, I wasn't sure if she was going to or not. Okay. So then just kind of whenever. Okay. I know that she was saying that she was having some internet issues again, so I wasn't sure. That makes sense though, because I saw the notification and I assumed that it was she was starting stream. So thank you for letting me know. So yeah, so some point. So probably like after dinner. So we'll jump on and I will probably get into voice call in Discord. No one's required to like sit and chat. And you also can join if you don't want to, even if you're not playing Paleo, like if you just want to join and like body double or just chat, you're welcome to. Anyone's welcome to join when we do those things in Discord, regardless of what you're doing, as long as you're not being like disrespectful or like rude. That's like the rule, but that's the rule for just generally. But like people will join if they're like people playing Sims and they'll just be like, they'll come join just because they could. Yeah, anyone's welcome to join us though. We'll be doing some cooking. Then we can always do some hunting or something afterwards. I wouldn't mind doing some Elderwood hunting together for plushies, but also because I really need essence, and it's a lot easier to get essence as a group, especially if other people have the other like medallions and like idols that you can craft with Elderwoods. It makes it a lot easier because then we have multiple buffs and everything. Honestly, I think this is good for our room. I think that's cute. All right, second bedroom. This is the last bedroom, and then we just have the exterior to do. So in terms of like beds, I'm thinking this will be a kid's room. Or we make it, it's not even a bedroom. It could be like an office. Or we could make it like a guest room. Honestly, making it a guest room could be kind of fun. And we can have the Murphy bed. I kind of like that idea. Having a Murphy bed. There's a here, I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited for you, Lena. And I can't wait to see them later when you share some pictures. Maybe that one. I think I want to do a Murphy bed in here. We can have like a little desk space maybe, and not have a bedroom. Like have more of like an office, multi-purpose room. One Murphy bed for our guest room, so it can also be a workout room. That would be so fun. I said this earlier, and I was like, did not. But I asked earlier, and I was like, has anyone been watching Only Murders? But in Only Murders in the Building, Selena Gomez's character. This is not gonna be spoilers, but in her apartment, she's a Murphy bed. And there's one scene where it's just like she's like putting it up, like they're talking, and it's just like a thing for her to be doing. And I was sitting there and I was like, The Sims could never. So expensive, though I can imagine they're expensive. Nor on Sunday because decorations stuff coming. I'm so excited to see. Does he fold out couch? I don't know what the actual Sims can't have that. Honestly, great question. I feel like maybe a Murphy bed might be easier in terms of animation, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't like any of these desks. Are you a hugger? I love a good hug. But it depends on the person. I'm like, I don't want to hug a random person, but like at TwitchCon, I will hug you and I'll be happy to hug you and I'll probably never let go. Kind of thing. It just depends. Also depends if you're stinky or not. If you're stinky, I don't want to hug you. So just don't be stinky. That doesn't make sense to have that. Hugger, but for some people aren't, so I like to ask. Yeah, as long as you're not stinky, I'll hug you. Mia doesn't get a choice. We hug me. I don't think we've ever hugged Mia. I don't think we have. Just, I don't know. I don't think we have. Seems like she would give a good. I love to think I'd give a good hug. And you're not huggy. Well, I give good hugs. I'd like to think. I do think Mia, I know it's a typo, but I definitely think Morgan probably bug you at some point. Probably kick you in your sleep or something. That's a good table for like a nice little desk. We could do a little bit of a make like an interior designer studio with Dream Home Decorator stuff. Like if anything we've done, the awkward side hug. It's very possible. I don't know if we have hugged. So I don't know. It's me. I can hug y'all. Well, you should come to TwitchCon and then you can hug us. I wish I could hug all of you. I feel like all of you would give good hugs. I'm in a different chair, I think. I might grab one of these. Hugging sometimes because I'm tall and I have to bend down to hug a lot of people. Well, I'm tall, so it's okay. I know. It makes me sad that not everyone could go. Like, I wish everyone could go. I also am, like, desperate for TwitchCon to be in the East Coast at some point. Like, I need it to be in New York so I don't have to go anywhere. And I can just stay at my own house, in my own bed. I'll be much more of a pleasant person if I can sleep in my own bed. Maybe I'll do this light color. That doesn't match the chair. I feel like Washington State isn't far drive from Cali, but Mateo is in Cali and it's still like an 8-hour drive for him. I mean, it's not it's depends on where you mean in Cali. Like, it's not a long drive, not a long drive to like NorCal, but it's a long drive to SoCal. So it depends on like where you're driving from. I could do the white one and do the light colored. I don't quite match though. Border to border wouldn't be bad. Yeah, border to border is not terrible, but like to the end of California, like to basically to Mexico, like San Diego, like that's a drive. Like that's 2.5 days or so, I would say. Washington isn't that bad for me, yeah. Like driving the entire thing would be a multi-day trip. For sure. Like, no question. Just go to decorations. Now should I for you to drive to San Francisco? That's a lot. It's because of the Grey's Anatomy episode where Ashton runs a convertible and drives from LA to Seattle. So it seemed easy. Oh, that's not realistic. That is not a realistic thing. It's 11 hours drive to Seattle for you. Okay. Yeah, it's like a day's drive. Yeah, which is not like the worst, but it's also not the best. I like this little thing. Good in orange. Orange is a good color. You baby. That's not really giving mid-century. You also need to get like a fun wall. I was about to ask if you live in San Mateo. That's funny. So I'm seeing Mateo's name. I've been playing not Supermarket Sim. I've been playing Power Washing Sim recently, and one of the names of the patrons that will come is named Mateo, and I'm like, it's Mateo. Mateo's here to come to my water park. So, Mateo, just so you know, I think about you when I'm playing Super or Power Wash. Oh my gosh, wrong games. I think about you when I'm playing that game because it has your name. I should try some Seattle air to Sonoma every year. We do 2 days because of the kids staying with friends and breaks for kids, but it's a lot of fun and not bad. That's good. Honestly, when you break up a long road trip, it's pretty nice. Since grandma's in San Jose and it takes forever to get there, I can imagine. I said the city I live in, but I've said Iowa, and honestly, there's only 2 you could guess from. I don't know any city in Iowa. I asked you the capital of Iowa. I don't know. My brain just said Boise. That's Idaho. Boise, Idaho. I don't know what even the capital is of Iowa. So don't ask. Because Iowa is not, in fact, Iowa City. Is Iowa City even in Iowa? Like, is there an Iowa City? I do love this wallpaper. I'm gonna do that. It might be a little bit weird, but I love it. Was one of the options. Okay, the capital is Des Moines. There we go. It's Des Moines. You're right. That's correct. I said as if you don't know it's correct. Like, you know it's correct. Where's the other Murphy bed? I want the one with the couch, maybe. I feel like having the couch might make it feel fuller. Keep from going under. Yeah, we can do that. We can put like a TV on the wall, maybe. Which in the home of potatoes, Idaho. Which was actually the weekend of my nephew's and Co's birthday. When a Saturday, one Sunday. Oh, that's so frustrating. Like, it's gonna be a good time for birthdays, but like, that's frustrating when it's like the schedule doesn't work. Like, when you have something like on the schedule like that. Anyway, people call me. I have to verify the city of with them and they say Des Moines. That's funny. I'm like, sometimes I say that way. I'm like, I know it's Des Moines. Idaho equals potato. Iowa equals Morgan. Perfect. Fantastic. Lined lines. What? Sticker from Seth the same day I got my ducky card from you. And the post office, her sticker was from Des Moines. Nice. Zeph in Iowa? I don't know where people live. I don't know what states people live in. Like, I'm also like, I don't even know if people share their states. A lot of people, like, I know some people do, but like some people don't. And like, I share too much about where I live. Like, I share too much about where I live, and I need to stop. Which is part of the reason why I want to live. It's in the Quad Cities. Okay, I don't know what that means, to be honest. But like that's part of the reason why I want to move, so I can like go back to being mysterious. I feel like, because I will say, I used to say the city that I lived in. When I first started streaming here, because I was like, oh, it's a big city. In my head, it was like the same as saying New York City. But then I kind of like lived here for a little while, and I was like, this is not the same. Like, it's a smaller area, so I stopped saying it. And don't try to go find it. I don't think that the VODs are up anyway. So, I don't know if that's close to Iowa. And I don't count as a city option because it's 4 of them together and 2 of them are Illinois. That's really funny. I said Illinois. Should I put like a fireplace in here? No, those are too big. What do I put over here? Maybe like a little shelf. Some plants, perhaps. Yeah, some plants could be cute. Surfaces. My hand out to you. Yeah, that's cute. And cry on them too. I like the darker wood as well. They're from Chicago, which isn't bad. That's not too bad. I'm like 12 hours from Chicago, I think. I'm pretty far from Chicago. I hate this room, but it's fine. It's done. All right, we're done with the interior. Well, maybe I should put a rug over here. I hate doing hallways. If I could just not do hallways, I would be more than happy. If I didn't live in Jersey, I would live in Chicago. Valid. Yeah, Cat's in Chicago. So is Bezo. Bezo's in Chicago. At least he was last time he streamed. I don't know if he's moved. I don't imagine he moved, but Bezo's also in Chicago. I don't like any of those rugs. $30 hours from Chicago. 30. That's a lot of hours. Is that hurting my eyes? No. I'm also don't know if I'm going to upload this, so it's fine. We have to do the backyard. I don't know about the rest of the backyard, though. Honestly, it might just be landscaping. Oh, excuse me. I told you the yawns would happen today. I'm gonna get debug. Content. Debug. Live edit. I think Chicago was beautiful. I've heard great things about Chicago. And like they also do it like a duck race every year in the river. And I love it. Minneapolis a couple weekends ago. I thought I was about to do a 6-hour drive myself, put in the GPS, and it was like a 3.5. I was like, dang, that's funny. O'Hare Airport, though, it's the worst. I hate O'Hare. I have had a very bad experience in O'Hare. I've only been through once, and I refuse to go again. Once said, what are your Sims friends live in the Midwest and East Coast? It was like, people don't play The Sims in the West Coast! It's just I moved. Some West Coast people who play The Sims. Planet Kenya. She lives in the West Coast. She lives in SoCal. Simterior also lives in SoCal. I assume SoCal. She's in California somewhere. Mog Lily. Love, her name's Morgan. Love Morgan. And I think some of you have rated her recently. She's also in there. What Morgan? This is in California. West Coast Cowgirl, but I don't think you guys know West Coast Cowgirl, so I don't know Morgan. Oh yeah, her name's Morgan. Her name's Morgan Lily, and so it's Mog Lily. In her streams, lurking a lot. I love her streams. I just don't get to be in there very often because she streams like my bedtime, so I only get to be there on the weekends. If she's streaming on the weekends. But she's lovely. I met her at TwitchCon for the first time last year, and we just clicked so fast. Like, I adore her. And I assume she'll be there again this year, and so I'm excited to see her. But I was literally like introduced her by someone, and I was like, I don't even know who introduced us, but she was just there, and I was like, we're friends now, basically. I was like, we're friends now. So, but my friend Harley, her name's West Coast Cowgirl. She hasn't streamed in a long time. I don't know if she's like retiring from streaming or if she's still on a hiatus. But she is a lovely human. She's also from California. Who else is from California? There's more people who play The Sims in California. I don't remember who they are. That's a good tree. I said the dates all over. Oh, Matea, that's so exciting! I can't wait to get mine in the mail. I can't wait to attend your wedding. I can't wait to put it on my calendar. However, I can only go if flights are included because I'm saving for a house. So if flights are included, you can just save the date. You can't see his message. You can't see Mateo's message. Mateo said that his save the dates got delivered. Why can you not see Mateo's messages? Did Mateo block you? Did Mateo just block you? I don't like that. I like this guy though. There's something there. The other side paying to come to your wedding. Yeah. Morgan blocked you, probably. I'll come be your content creator for your wedding. The fact that there are wedding content creators is crazy because it's not like people who make content at weddings. It's people who make content at weddings for people who are getting married to like film and make content for you at your wedding. And I think that's crazy business, but I also love it. I stress this all the time on my blood PC. All of a sudden, I only see my messages and I get scared that I'm the one talking. That's weird. That's really goofy of it, honestly. An ordinary girl. The Sims at my wedding, sure. I can recreate your wedding in The Sims during your wedding. You know how like there's like live painters of your wedding? I can live recreate your Sims, your wedding in The Sims. Exactly. I can live play The Sims at your wedding. I don't like that. Where's that like lavender? Sometimes I'm crazy, I get bored. You're not feeling bored. Oh, excuse me. Cute. Honestly, we don't need a lot of landscaping. I feel like this is a minimal landscaping build. Do that. We can put like one of these, kind of like combine it. Get a live wedding painter, get live wedding summer. Exactly. I should start marketing that service. I should market that service as a service for people because that's so much better than the live painter. Like, why wouldn't you want that? Honestly. I don't know what else to do in this backyard. I don't like it. Like, I like it, but I don't know what to do. I'm working her own post. Hey, I put my own post in Makoto's all the time, so I don't blame her. Living Sims player, exactly. Anything can happen in this world for an ordinary girl like me. What kind of fences do we have? We have to have them for waiting, because the Sims aren't getting in line! Imagine. That would be the funniest thing to ever happen in the world. Ooh, I kind of like that there. I want to at the end of my builds. Wait, stay at the same wall in Sims for someone who has 0 inspo. I hate that. And that's when I usually just get off. But that's a me thing. What do you Morgan drive? Morganville, Iowa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Morgan, don't put your address in chat. What do we do with the rest of this house? Did I put like a hedge fence? Like a hedge fence next to the pool? It's like a Morganville. I'd live there. I guarantee you there is. Morganville. Morganville, New Jersey! Morgan, you're moving here. You're moving here, Morgan! This is a TV show called Morganville. Morganville is an unincorporated community and census-designated place within Marlborough Township in Monmouth County. That's so New Jersey of it. Okay, you'd be like right under New York. Get packing! Who needs Canada when you can move to Morganville, New Jersey? You almost cursed. I wouldn't, honestly, I'd be okay with that. Morgan's gonna move to California after TwitchCon because she's gonna fall in love with it. You mean South Dakota? Today with my name in Ireland, I knew there. Love that. There is Elizabeth, New Jersey. The IKEA I go to is in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and I keep saying I should move to Elizabeth, so then I'm Elizabeth in Elizabeth, New Jersey, because I think it'd be really funny. I don't do the rest of this backyard. I hate it. The glorious bagged milk. Well, you're not Morganville though, so you're not Morganville. So Morgan has to move to New Jersey instead. I feel like some loungers over here, I guess. They're not really giving mid-century. These are giving mid-century. Please rotate. I know Washington State is the best, let's be real. I would love to go to Washington. I'd love to go visit Seattle. Both NJ and California are miles beyond OF. You know what I mean? I need to escape the whole country. That's fair. Mexico's bagged milk too. Do they actually? Actually not. We have some pretty regressive taxes, unfortunately. That's dumb. That's dumb. Because I mean, I would love to go to Seattle. My roommates and I talked about going to Seattle for spring break. My second year of college, so like my sophomore / junior year of college. For spring break 2020, because my roommate lived in Seattle with her mom. We were like talking about going to Seattle for the weekend, like, or like for a few days during spring break, and then COVID, and never got to go. It's fine. I'm not upset. I feel like a grill. Off the clock, precious girls. Ready for some sunshine, the hearts take flight. Sort of Washington after TwitchCon. Good idea. I'm so happy you wrote about bagged milk, but Evan just keeps talking about bagged milk. Evan is his favorite topic of conversation is bagged milk and craft dinner, which here craft dinner is a real meal. It's not like, is it mac and cheese? Yeah, but it's craft dinner, so like it's fine. We're not like Makoto, who denies the existence of craft dinner. So we're a safe space for Evan. However, Hillary's not here though. So your wife's not here. And lives in the part of Canada that still sells milk in bags. Makoto, you're here! Hi. We're getting it wrong. Evan, don't swear in my chat! I'm up here and we can go to an up and we do wine tasting and we can go to San Francisco and gay bars. That would be a fun time. Born and raised in Canada, Biden milk is normal to you, and I love that for you. Kraft dinner is just max mac and cheese, nothing interesting. Well, it's called Kraft dinner, so it's fine. Contain yourself. Well, you're not allowed to swear in my chat, so I'm here but not here, and that's okay. Cody, to see my house. My house. It's good. Go to the game with me in San Diego. I am scared of bars. People call it Kraft dinner. It's people call it that in Canada. Specifically Evan. Sure, we'll put it there. Some hot dogs and frozen peas. Not a bar girly. Yeah, I'm not a bar girly. I've never been to a bar, but I'm not a bar girly. I've been to bars and bar restaurant kind of thing. But like, I never really sat at a bar. I don't really like bars. Call it KD. Love. Honestly, I like that. Where's my hedge? Being around lots of people, and I feel like after Twitch, on us, I'm gonna be socially drained. Oh yeah, we're gonna be dead each night. Like, it'll be kind of nice though. Like we'll sleep so well as well. That might seem cool, but milk in France is completely shelf-stable for at least a time until you open it, and it's most delicious and does not activate my tummy troubles. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder what France has got going on with their milk. I love in different countries, you go to a different country and you have issues with a specific like food, and then you eat it at a different country, you have no issues again until you go home, and like it's like, oh wow, the US food is actually just that bad. The US stuff is literally just that unregulated and bad. You have to like that over here. Some dirt. Evan is in Canada. He is in Canada. One time, I kid you not, I knew a girl / no, I think I still know her. Like, I think we're friends on Facebook, if I'm thinking of the right person, who, no joke, pronounced Canada, Canadia. I'm not kidding. Pronounced it Canadia. And not even ironically. Canadian quesadilla. I mean, I think we're done. I think this is my house. No stress on the third syllable. I know, right? Girls in San Diego are fun. Well, then just find another gay person to go with you. I guarantee there will be so many people that you could go with Mateo. So you're not gonna have a problem. Why are these just sitting here? They're gonna stay there. Lucy Giselle, I finished my tiny half bathroom. Heck yeah. It wouldn't be too hard. Exactly. Like, it would not be hard to find someone else to go with you. At all. At all. You guys, we finished the build! Look at me go! Look at me go. I finished my builds! So here's a tour. Here's a quick tour. This is the exterior. Hello? Nice. This is the exterior of my build. This is my fountain. I always think this looks like a candle. And then we have a driveway with a garage patio thing, whatever you want to call it. We have our entryway here. We have a living room, and then we have a little extra living room behind space, and we have another extra living room over here. Carport, thank you. We have a little kitchen and a little dining room. The kitchen doesn't really match, but it's okay. And then upstairs we have a rug in our hallway, and then we have a cute little office / guest room with a little ensuite. And then we have the primary bedroom. That's blue, and it also has an ensuite. And you shower in the window in front of the house, but no one is going to care because it's The Sims, and there's no such thing as privacy in The Sims, unless you have wicked whims. And then there's the peeping Tom, and we don't have that though, so it's okay. So this is my shell. I hope you like it. I hope you're happy. I hope this was worth all 23,000 bits last month. And I hope you're ready for shell tours in 2 weeks. Because I'm excited for shell tours. So now we are gonna get off, but we do have a wheel spin to do. Another one, because we did yesterday's wheel spin today, and we're gonna do today's wheel spin now. So let's get a wheel. If I'm gonna be upset, it's another warhead. I need to update the wheel so it's a different thing that's not getting ads. Pretty sure I'll lose now. Well, we gotta wait until 2 weeks from now. Well, from Monday. 2 weeks from Monday. So we have like 2.5 weeks. Let's see. A BuzzFeed quiz! Oh, a BuzzFeed quiz would be fun. Let's find a BuzzFeed quiz. Is there anything to do with, BuzzFeed quiz? What's like what city are you? What city are you? Also for mod chat, yeah, it's fine. All right, tell me about yourself and I'll determine which major city perfectly matches your vibe. Okay. Here we go. This is our BuzzFeed quiz if you want to take it. Hold on, let me move this. Change scenes. So it doesn't like dox me. I don't think Google Chrome would dox me, but you never know. Now it's frozen. It's fine. Come on, Chrome, you got this. I'm gonna get Jersey. I don't know if New Jersey is a major city, Mateo. New Jersey's not a major city. New Jersey's a state. Okay. So, pick the word that best describes you. Extra, reliable, smart, moody, outgoing, or diligent. Chat. Which one of these am I? I feel like none of them fit me. I guess I'm reliable. I'm gonna say reliable. I'm never late. Moody! I'm a little offended by that. Smart, diligent. This is giving me every single answer. I'm all of these apparently except outgoing and extra. I'm gonna say reliable. I like to think I'm reliable. Which of you would you most likely find you doing? Shopping, playing sports, going to a party, cooking, going to the beach, or reading? I'm gonna say reading. Which of you do you want to wake up to in the morning? Ooh, this one. Odyssey of the City. Although this is a good one though too. You know what? I love a good like European city compared to like, I love a skyline. I love a new skyline, but I love a European city. Got London. That's a good one. Got Paris. Where do you want to live? Ooh, of these, this one. Just a beverage. Coffee, tequila, champagne, tea, bubble tea, or a smoothie. Coffee. Who are you in the friend group? The loud and chaotic one, the quiet and smart one, the cool one, the most stylish one, the mom, the group influencer. Well, I'm all everything on the left one. It shows the top of the beach view. How did I get London? That's really funny. I'm gonna say the mom. Don't have the influencer personality. Choose an aesthetic. Dark academia, cottagecore, night luxe, indie, pastel, or visco. Of these, I'm gonna go cottagecore. What's your biggest flaw? Doesn't take risks. Gets easily annoyed. Doesn't think before doing. Selfish. Doesn't trust easily. Spends all my money I have. I don't think before doing. Paris! I don't want to show me the image because ad blocks on our internet. I got Paris! You're fancy and elegant. You enjoy what life has to offer and prefer things to be more upscale. You're proud of yourself and your success. That's not true much at all. I'm not fancy nor am I upscale. I do enjoy life has to offer sometimes when I'm not too depressed. And I don't like upscale things, actually. So this is wrong. So you got New York, a good one. A good one. Now the thing is, I think living in Paris would be actually really fun. So like, I'm not mad about it being Paris. I just like that the description is not me. The description is not me. London, you're intelligent, you're the bookworm type, you're more than the introvert side, and you're very polite to those around you. Morgan, that is you. Exactly. Got London too. Look at you guys go. All right, we're gonna go to raid. Let's see who's playing some Sims right now. We're on a little bit later than we normally are, so maybe I'll have some other people to see. Let's see who's getting up to some things today. We also could go see like some Minecraft. We do have some friends playing Minecraft together. We've in with Hillary Frozen now. Fantastic. Show the bubbly at the same time, and that I feel like that fits though. Like that fits the description. So yeah, we can go see some Sims, or we can go see some Minecraft. We have two friends that are playing some Minecraft actually. And you know what? Let's go see some Minecraft. We never get to rate this friend because they're not usually on when I get on. But I'm here late. I think she's on a little early. And so she's gonna be doing some Minecraft with Soph. So we're gonna go see Kenya, and Kenya's also one of the ones that I was saying earlier, lives in California. So if you're looking for someone from California, Kenya's from California. Again, changing the where 50-50 the questions, and I got Paris. Nice. But Kenya is the loveliest human being in the entire world. She has cats. Her personality is cats, and she does like cat rescue and fostering, and she also has a cat. I don't know if she's a cat right now. I assume she does. But we're gonna say hi to Kenya because we love Kenya. Just an absolute sunshine, ray of sunshine human being. Playing some Minecraft. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. We'll be back on Monday. I don't know what we're doing Monday. Probably some Sims. Probably some Not So Berry. Especially since we skipped Not So Berry today. Might be do some Not So Berry. And just kind of see how the week takes us. I don't know, like, I very much like might have like a general schedule next week and just be like kind of go off based on vibes what we want to do. Kind of based on how I'm feeling, because I'm feeling very like I don't know if I want to stick to my schedule. Because I'm like, I kind of want to do variety. I kind of want to do the things that I don't have scheduled. I don't know. We're gonna see. Next week might be a little bit of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks and what we like to do. Might be longer streams. I'm hoping to do some longer streams if I'm feeling up for it. I really like doing longer streams and staying on longer than like I necessarily planned. Like I think it's a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I love you all. Thank you for out with me. Thank you for the follows today. And Dab for the raid. I really appreciate that. And if anyone's over on the raid, thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed stream. Make sure you go follow my socials. I'm gonna be hopefully making some content this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Follow me YouTube. They're all linked down below. Then you can also just grab them like YouTube command YouTube. There's like YouTube command, Twitter, all that jazz. TikTok, all that is there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Keep an eye out for a giveaway for the new expansion pack. I'll get that taken care of this weekend and either share it this weekend or on Monday. And then keep it on Discord. If you want to do Discord, it's right here. We'll be doing some Palea in Discord. And Kenya's also an incredibly, like, biggest brain with Palea. So we're playing Palea this evening, so keep an eye out for a ping for that. I love you all, and I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye. Have fun. Have Kenya. Bye.